I forgot to turn on the music. Oh my god, I forgot to turn on the music. Oh no. Oh no, it's not going to be perfectly seamless with the VOD. Oh, the stream is starting. It's not going to be perfectly seamless with the stream. Oh god, no! Background music. This one. Okie dokie. Okay. All right. How's the levels looking? That's crazy high. Wait, let's get my audio just right. Does this audio affect the sound of that? No, it shouldn't. So I just got to keep it like that and then adjust accordingly on this app. Okay, sounds good. Oh, welcome back. God damn, I gotta fix this green screen. Can you stay? I have the capability. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right fucking now. My chair just fell apart. Okay. All right. Ah! No! What is this? The green screen's falling apart. How did both clips fall down? Okay. Like that. And then like that. Oh, that's good. Okay, I just need one more thing on that. There's no way it won't got through. That would be insane, right? Looking that way. Where? How do I? Maybe if I just had like some tape. Like if I just had some tape, I could make it work. I don't know. I have some of the tape you put around the pipe to make it so that it pipes and stuff. Ugh. Okay, let me try some of that. Oh yeah, this will definitely work. Oh, now this one fell down. Nice. Put that back up. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put on some of it. Oh, it's 100% not going to work. It's not sticky at all. It's not even a little bit sticky. Oh my god, it's useless. Wait, I see normal tape. I see normal tape. I just picked something that there wasn't before. Try this. Here. Oh, I remember my first green screen. I taped the shit out of that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, wow, that is perfect. Oh, now I gotta fix my chair. Usually the screw is like... Oh, I see it. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, there we go. Oh! Wait, there's still a little gap here. Where is that just an unavoidable gap because of the camera's positioning? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Welcome, Photogenic. Photogenic subscribed with Prime. Okay, then does this redeem work then? Photogenic, I'm not ready. I told you I need time to implement a subscriber thing. I've been so fucking busy. Do kicks even work? If kicks don't work, I'm gonna scream. Kicks were working when I literally right fucking before this went in and tested kicks with my own guy. Watch this. If I do A, and then what do you mean they fucking don't redeem? And then it'll kick. Why is it not kicking right now? This is like not okay. Photogenic, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to. Oh, look, we're like kissing in the goober world. Fucking what? It literally works. It only doesn't work when I'm streaming. Is that like an action? First of all, can you hear me squeak when I do this? Okay, no, you can't. My brain is too small for this. Yeah, we also achieved the sub goal, I guess, technically. Woo! sub goal, does that mean I have to update my fucking goals for a little bit? Well, like, what if I update my goals and then it like goes back down? It wouldn't be much of a goal, right? I don't know. Okay. Wow, that is really fucking depressing. I am so frustrated at that. Why the hell? This one. Debugger. Connection status connected does not equal true. Returning what? Like, what is that? What does that fucking mean? What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I never said you weren't supposed to sub yet. I didn't have time to set up things. This is happening all too fast. What do I do? Okay, I'll work on whatever feature you want next on the Twitch thing. Whatever you want, I will do it immediately. I'm finally kind of free. This whole fucking week has been so busy. I've been doing random shit for random people non-stop, and I haven't made any progress on the things I want to make progress on. At least now you can join me through the ad breaks. We can go together in harmony. Oh god, I really hate the squeaky. Hello, Moonside Princess. Hello, how are you doing? Oh my god, hi. Greetings. Thank you for stopping by. This stream setup, I'm having some chaos right now, but we're doing all good. I'm working on a game. It's called Super Pixel Guy 3D. And today I am finally going to find a way to make these floor tiles on this level here a bit more interesting. Hopefully. Probably. We shall see. I was gonna do something with mesh instances, but I just remembered that mesh instances don't work with the lighting baking, so I guess I could just use normal meshes and hope for the best. How's the objects of objects doing objects things? Not doing, I mean, it's okay. My fucking stream setup is supposed to have a redeemable kick action, but it keeps breaking, and I don't know what to do, and it's making me go insane. It worked. It worked for a bit, and it worked when I tested off fucking stream. But the second I start streaming, the kicks stop working. So there has to be something with the Twitch API that changes when I'm streaming versus not streaming, I think. But like, it works. It freaking works. And I don't know what to do about it. And I'm mad. I'm seething with rage. Can you tell? Literally just saw one of your shorts. I swear to God, the algorithm is crazy. Oh shit. A Moonside Princess short? Hold on, are you on? Maybe I should sub to you on YouTube. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Bop, bop. Yeah, so it is what it. I think I just need. Wait, isn't today Meta Monday? Oh my God! Today is Meta Monday. The Monday when I'm supposed to be working on the Twitch setup. Of some sort. Maybe Photogenic meant my shorts? I don't know. I do have a couple. I haven't posted a short in like over a year though, but I do have a bunch of old ones. Oh. Okay. Wow. Huh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, the more you know. So. Fuck, I completely forgot about Meta Monday, Photogenic. Technically speaking, I should be working on my Twitch setup instead of my game. But I kind of want to work on my game. I have momentum. I'm gonna do a bit of work on the game. Just at least getting the floor tiles thing done because I'm so tired of thinking about this. And I don't know. Okay, so I can't use multi-meshes. That is a big downside to this because I don't know how that's going to affect performance. This is game Devils. I have a short with a silly little purple dancing Pokemon. Huh. Okay. Apparently Moonside has a shirt with a silly little purple dancing Pokemon. Yeah, game dev is fun. It's great. I'm having a great time. Okay. I should just test it. I'm doing the preemptive optimization thing where I'm thinking too much about how optimized it's going to be. It'll probably be fine. I just need to do it and find out for myself. So this is going to involve some coding. Tragically, unfortunately, I need to go to my floor placer and add a new action for generating not grass, but I guess like tiles. I love pointers and flags. What is that face? Kappa Claus, I love pointers. It's great. Yeah, totally. Okay, so here's the idea. I keep forgetting I like don't really explain myself when I'm on stream, but the idea is right now, let me actually play. Let me do a little play to. It's not even in streamer mode, is it? It's not in streamer mode. Hold on. Project settings, activating streamer mode. Okay, now we go in here. Okay, this needs to go up a bit. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Demo time. It's nowhere near time for a demo. Is it not working? Oh, it's not working. Nice. I love it when my things function incorrectly. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. What? Is it, what the hell? Why is it not working? I put it in streamer mode. Wait, seriously, why is it not working? It should be, oh, it's like magical. It was magical. It was like, it's somehow amazing how it just manages to break things over the course of I just won't even touch anything. And over the course of a day, it will just stop working. Things will just break. What could I have possibly changed? Did you try to turn on your computer outside? No, I didn't try that. I don't have a desk outside though. I don't have a webcam. I don't have anything. Wow, it just doesn't work. That is wild. That is freaking wild. What? Come on, please work. Maybe I should recompile. Maybe this will magically work if I recompile. Who knows? Maybe I compiled it in release mode somehow, but I didn't touch it. I had not touched this project since yesterday. I remember yesterday I did a quick stream because I was exhausted. Oh man, my sleep schedule was a little boned on Sunday, but I did manage to do the things I wanted to do. Thankfully, Floor.null is real. It's not real. Nothing has happened. Please, come on, Godot. Oh, there we go. I just had to recompile, but okay, we're not gonna question it. The computer needs to touch grass. I'll bring in some grass from outside. Okay, so, oh god, it's like not even that visible, but as you can see, when I touch the floor tiles, they turn off. It's actually supposed to be turning on, but this is fine. But I don't like this. This is boring and mundane. It doesn't look that interesting. I want the floor tiles to exist in 3D space, and you actually push them down as you walk on them. I think that would look cool. I think that would be way too much work, but it would still look cool, I think. And that's what I want. That is all I want. Yes. Oh yeah, Moon. Moon, this is my game. It's like a 3D platformer. That's basically, I don't know how to explain my game ever to anyone. And I need to like make like a little short video that I can just play when I need to explain my game. We aren't gonna talk about the magic that is not working. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Yeah, I need to fix, okay, this shader is not going good. Okay, I need to turn on the music a bit. Let's do that. It's so hard to tell what the right volume is for each song because the audio levels are a little wacky. That should be correct. There we go. I call it spunk. Moonside, you can't say spunk according to Twitch. That's messed up. That is not okay. I'm just kidding, it's totally okay. Maybe if I make it less than 1 or less than 0.5 with that. I want it to light up when you step on them, not light up. Does that make sense? I want it to not not light up when you step on it and not light up when you're not stepping on it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but this is nothing because I'm just gonna have to rework this anyway when I do all the tiles. What does that mean? What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Okay. Oh, it's not even lighting up at all now. Okay, we're not gonna, okay, we're not gonna focus on this right now. Right now, let's make not physical, but virtual 3D tiles in Blender. Blender away! Opening up Blender. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Well, Blender, why are you loading? There we go. Blender, 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 blender. There we go. Okay. So I know each tile is a 1x1 meter unit of some sort. Oh, you don't want to know what its third meaning. What does that mean? What the I'm not even gonna look it up. We're just not gonna know. Wait, is Blender not sharing? Oh, come on, Obis. Oh, I have it turned off for some reason. There we go. That was weird. Thank you. Hell yeah. I try a little. Just a little tiny bit. I do a little bit of trying. Okay, I need to delete the default cube and add a default cube, but only so I can change the size. Add, there we go. Normally I don't delete the default cube because I respect and appreciate the default cube, but sometimes you just need its size to be changed a little. Do I center it? No, I think I put it at the top side, which would be, what would that be? Which one's negative? Yeah, this is the negative side, so let me just move it over here so it's centered on this side. Let me bring these bottom boys up like that, this one down, and then I scale this in a little bit, and there we go. There we have OBS is harshing your vibe crush. I'm not crushing it right now. I'm sorry to say. Well, it's okay. I mean, at least the hand cursor works. At least it isn't like the first 5 streams of the hand cursor would just magically break and just be fly in the middle of the screen, just hanging out there. Can you see my camera? Oh, you can. My setup's not too bad. Wow, if kicks were just working, my stream setup would be working perfectly right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna move this down a little. And there we go. We have like a floor panel to walk on, kind of. It can't be too big because I need it to like, I'm not gonna have collision on it. It's just a visual indicator for where the players walked. It looks like a keyboard, the Blender tile. Yes. Yeah, this should be good. I mean, I can update it once I start putting it in the world, so I don't need to perfect it right now. Where is my thing? Here it is. New. Godot project. Visual assets. Blender. This would be scene specific? No, this would be level geometry lab world common. Okay, let me create a new folder. Floor tile. And inside of floor tile, I'm going to call it floor tile. .blend. Okay. A keyboard would be fun. I could do that for a level. Kind of the idea of this game is it's a little wacky, it's a little comedic, and so abstract ideas are very welcome. I just need random ideas. I think a level where you just are on a big keyboard and you need to what if you're on a big keyboard and you need to enter a fucking password of some sort and you have to jump on the right keys, but if you jump on a wrong key, then it breaks the whole thing. Would that be a bit too much precision platformy? I don't know. But it would be a cool effect to just walk across a keyboard and then letters type. Imagine it would show text on the tile the number of steps you walked. Yeah, no, or like, yes. Living up to your name as random dev. I mean, that's kind of the idea. With 3D platformers, design is interesting because, you know, I don't really want much story. So a lot of the story and, you know, fun comes from the environmental, quote unquote, storytelling. And so you just need interesting ideas. And this is what I'm trying to do here. Like, the effect of stepping on tiles feels good. It feels fucking good to step on a button or a tile in a 3D platform and it moves down and it just feels so nice. And so I want that. I want to achieve that. Tragically, it's going to be some work. But we'll get it done this. I think it's definitely achievable this stream to have this whole system working. I just need to find where the tile was put. I hate how my folders get so bloated just from a little bit of development. Lab world, floor tile, okay, here it is, my floor tile. Woo, floor tile. I forgot to rename it in Blender. This is floor tile, and then this is floor tile. Save. Okay, back to Godot. Here we go. Floor tile.blend. I have not made a level editor in ages. Yeah, I mean, I technically am not making that one. I'm using Godot, right? So it's not too bad for the most part. I mean, sometimes it gets a little annoying. I have to add my own stuff. I do have my own, not level editor, but like level programming system I've written that like lets me write arbitrary actions depending on certain reactions to things. It's a whole thing. Floor tile.res. And then re-import. Okay, and then now, no, we just put it in here and it's perfect. So this is our floor tile. It's kind of hard to tell with the weird lighting, but it should align with these tiles, right? If I set the transform to 9.5, negative, okay, now they're kind of, no, they're off. These are off, which means I should center. You have the texturing from grass too. I do. Hold on. What does this mean? What the hell does this mean? It means I need to center it instead of doing what I was doing right now. So that should go like this. Yes, I mean, it's kind of a similar idea, right? Where you just, instead of having to draw some nice looking texture, I just make an intricate tiling system of some sort so it looks cool. Okay, so I guess centering it is the move because these are centered. All right, okay, now I just need to fill the world with tiles. Okay. I do have a couple concerns, which is I don't want collision on these quite yet, but I think I just keep those disabled. Basically extending the game engine with your own objects to make a game level. Yeah, I guess that's basically what you're doing, right? Okay. Now we need to program a system to automate the placing of these tiles. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me delete this. Yep, floor tile, remove. Let's go over here, responsive floor. I'm going to make a couple different types. So enum, responsive, floor, kind. We have the grass, which we've already done. And now we need lab tiles, or I could just call it tiles. I'll call it tiles just to keep it simple. This might be reusable. Bricks. You aren't going to center the floor tile in Blender first? I did. Didn't you see me do it? I literally just did it. It works. It's centered now. See, look, if I go to the editor. Oh, I guess I already deleted it. You'll see. You'll all see. It'll work. It'll work. I promise you. I promise you. I need to, let's set a kind as like the first thing. Far. You'll see. Did the thing not show me going down to Blender real fast and doing that? It should have. It might have. I don't know. Maybe it was so fast you didn't see it. I'm just... God, I love how readable your code is. Thank you. Readable is a strong word. I tried to keep it organized. This is one of my worst files. It's a little chaotic. I definitely need to document some of it, but it's very much in development. At least this part is pretty nice looking. At least all the exports are nicely aligned. Usually I do little borders between all the sections. So like this is like the exported variables. This is like the private variables. And then like this section are the events. So manual ready would go in here and then update would also go in here like this. And that's usually what I do to keep it a bit more nice looking. So that's okay. The used to comment doesn't anymore. Shake. Yeah, it's kind of hard to write comments when you're on stream. It's time consuming. And also it's pointless because I'm the only person who's reusing my own code except future me and past me who are like completely separate entities kind of. So maybe I should comment. Me who puts spaces so I can read things even more clearly. It'd be like that. Yeah. I mean, spaces could just mean like new lines like this. Like sometimes I just like put a bunch of space, but then that like it like triggers my OCD and I'm like, oh no, they all must be exactly uniformly away from each other at all times. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is right now, this code is hard coded only for the grass placement. I think. Actually, this isn't what I'm in the wrong fucking file. I'm in the wrong fucking file. This isn't even correct. What am I doing? Give me. I'm in the wrong file. No! Oh, I need to be in the thing called Grass Placer. Yeah, as you can tell by the name, it's just coded just for grass. I do it both horizontally and vertically. Oh my, how would you do it horizontally? You do like this, you just put the function right here. Oh no, this is a separate function right here. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, that's wild. That's a bit wild. Let me grab this export and I'll put it, I guess I want these to be at the top and then I can put it right here. So kind is, placer kind, and that's going to be that. And then in here, I'm going to run this in the place grass because that should just be, here it is, generate grass. This should not just be generate, this should be generate like anything. So let me, well, what I should do is I should have a function called generate floor. And then I can switch on the kind case grass, and then that will generate grass. And then case floor is, oh my god, this music's going insane. Boom, 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 boom. Floor. Sorry, I'm getting, okay, no, this isn't the floor, it's tiles. Tiles. Generate tiles. Let's go. Oh my god, you know what I also need? I need to make my custom emotes photogenic. I told myself I'd do it sooner rather than later, so there'd be time. There'd be like a little buffer in where I can actually get them verified and stuff. But I've completely forgotten to do that too. Oh man, there's a lot to be done. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and create this function right. This is definitely not an organized thing because I have like these actions here. Maybe I should like separate these, like do that, and then put another border here, and then oh my god, there's another one right here, and put another border here, and then what I really need to do is use what are they called? Not categories, regions, code regions. Those would be good to use if I had them. I mean, do I just do hashtag region something? Oh my god, it works. Look at that. Oh, you can't even see it on stream because it gets cut off, but in my little overview, I see something in big letters on the side. Oh no, maybe I should just use that. That's kind of hype. That's kind of hype. Oh my god, am I gonna become a region person now? I fucking hate when people use regions. They're so ugly looking. Maybe I should be a region person. Okay, this should be generate floor. And then this is gonna call generate floor instead of whatever the hell that is. So generate floor. You see, I am someone who forgets things easily, so I try my best to make it obvious as fuck for me to understand. Same. I get shit for it, but I like using long ass variable names and variable or like function names. They're just long as fuck and over explain what the thing does. So that way when I come back in the future, I'm like right here where it says raycasts per unit grass placement. Actually, what the fuck does that mean? Raycasts per unit grass placement? Oh, it's the amount of raycasts per unit for the grass placement as opposed to the texture generation. Okay. Like, even that's long as fuck, and I didn't know what that meant. So, god damn it. I was having this issue yesterday, or the day before that, where I also had, like, a variable name that was way too long, and it still didn't make any sense, and I had to rename it to something else. Raycasts per unit grass place. Okay, I want this to be... I mean, I guess I'll keep it as... this isn't just a class for placing grass, so why did I do this? Why did I put all this utility into the grass placer? Okay, alright, okay, so this is generate grass, and I need to generate tiles down here. So, I have to run the raycasts, okay, I mean, a lot of this code is gonna be copied over, so maybe I should be putting a lot of this in a separate thing. Is this generating a texture? Raycast, what? Image size? No, it should just be placing grass multi-meshes. Yeah, right here for the multi-mesh. Password is my worst enemy. It is. They're such an asshole. They're such a fucking asshole. Raycasting grass per unit. Maybe. No, but the point is that it shouldn't be using grass at all. This is for grass and tiles. Oh, my chair just broke again. My chair has a screw that keeps falling out and it breaks the whole thing and makes my back doesn't work. I pick up the screw like that, and then I just jam it in there. There we go. And you may say, well, if you keep jamming it in instead of just screwing it in properly, it's not going to work. And to that I say, yeah, well, yeah. New chair time? No, not yet. This chair should have like a warranty for like many more years. So the issue is it was a gift, right? So I don't have the warranty information. That is the thing. That is the I don't have the warranty information, so I can't get a replacement. But I mean, it's a screw. Hypothetically, this chair should be repairable if I gave enough of a shit. I just kind of don't. My chair is 5 years old. I'm breaking down. Oh, mine's only, what was it? I got it like late, so like 2023 really. It's like the beginning of 2023. So that would be 2 years. Can you tell that person? Unfortunately, I cannot. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. All right, I guess we'll get started. My brain's thinking about how I can organize this a bit, because I don't just want to copy paste this code. I have a 20-year-old chair stolen from my dad's office a while ago. Oh, when you said a while ago, I was like, how could it be a while ago if this happened 20 years ago? That doesn't make sense. The chair's 20 years old. You haven't had it for 20 years. Works like a charm. Hell yeah. Okay, relative note. Oh, there's a lot of stuff for, the movement too. Do I care about that? I guess I should. So how am I gonna do this? For intersect array, if it is intersected, it's going to plop down a thing. Oh, here's the thing, which is for the grass placer, each ray places down a single strand of grass, which is a lot of rays. But I don't need all those rays. I just need one for every square unit of space, because that's the size of a tile. So I can optimize this quite a bit. And more importantly, I might be able to reuse this, because I can just make it so, well, there is randomness, and I don't want randomness, so... oh no, this is gonna be annoying. I don't want it to be annoying. Image size, world texture, and then there's stuff here with getting the edited level texture. I don't want that. I mean, I want that, but I don't want it right now while I'm testing things. Oh, this finished code is so hard to navigate. Okay, and then I query through the image size. Okay. All right, I could reuse this function. For code where important things, I make sure organize. Wait. For code where I import things, I make sure it is organized by length of the whole line. So if I import time in OS, I make sure OS is out in the bottom most line. Wait, you organize by length, but you put the shortest length on the bottom? I have the complete opposite philosophy. I usually like to put the shortest on, like, the longest on the bottom. Like, it would be like this. Like, this is way more satisfying right here. You know what I mean? I also just do it alphabetically, which usually gets it, like, similar in terms of sizes, because, like, the packages of the similar size are going to be together. But, the one time you didn't check all the edge cases? What does this mean? Oh god, okay. Okay, for generate grass, I wish I can do ABCs. I don't No. Mood side, look. You just highlight it all, you hit F1 on your keyboard, and then you do sort. And then you sort lines ascending or descending. So if I hit ascending, it's going to be in alphabetical order, like that. That's all you need to do. So if I have do I have a file with like a ton of imports? I mean, yeah, you can just do it in the code editor, assuming you're using VS Code, which I imagine you would, because my god, despite how much I hate VS Code, every other thing is so much worse. Yeah, here you go. A sort, right there. Did that change it? Yeah, it did. Look, now it's all nice and easy and in alphabetical order. I don't organize, I just import at all at once. Me who wants nice lines. It'd be like this. I used to do the alphabetical thing like manually. I would just figure it out every time I did a thing. I hate C++ due to annoying linked libraries. Yes, C++ is hell due to that alone. And that's a good criticism, because normally people criticize C++ for like, oh no, there's a memory management or some other header. I mean, header files do suck. But like, those things suck, right? But nothing sucks worse than linking libraries or compiling like a third-party library and installing it and running their like whole separate process to do their thing. Oh my god, it's so hell. This is why Rust is so much better, but you know, oh no, not Rust. Import as X, import Y, import as Y. Does that not look good? I mean, it looks good to me. I just import all at once. I mean, that looks fine. I think I can do that with hacks though. I don't need to. This just imports everything I need. Or isn't it usually like, no, I'm not gonna get into this. This function right here, generate grass, is an interesting function because I think I can just reuse it. And so I just need to use the right mesh, I think. This is pushing transforms, which are pushed in here, and then I have this. So I should just be writing a function that import all. No, sometimes you gotta import all. It just be like that sometimes. I do it. I import all, honestly. I actually do that because in hacks, I can use this thing called import.hx, which is a global import that imports for all files. And in here, I import all of Godot's classes because, you know, when you're writing in GDScript anyway, the Godot like classes are top level anyway, so you just type them out. If it weren't for this, I'd have to type Godot.texture2D, Godot. Blah blah blah, Godot.vector3 for every single thing. So I do use a star import for everything. Yes, oh, you know what? I should probably zoom in a bit so you guys can read better. The truth has come out, photogenic. I am a star importer. I am a star importer. It'd be like this. Okay. I need to take all this code out of here and put it I'm gonna take all this code and push it somewhere else. Instead I'm just gonna put it in a separate function called, what are we calling this? Find transforms and colors. I don't know what colors is though. What am I using colors for? I guess I'll find out. And I'll put, this needs to be a bit stateless, so let me also get the units. So, ray casts per unit. And then let me also return, the transforms and colors. I don't have tuple support programmed yet, so I just gotta do it like this. Transforms, colors. I guess this is fine, because this is editor code, so I don't really need to be that optimal. Okay. So we'll return that. This all looks good. Do I have any early returns? I have a continue, but that's fine. So let me grab this and throw it in here. Final data equals this, and I want the raycast to be this. So let's replace all of these with the, oh, where is it? Here it is. Boom, bam, bizzity bop. And then what is this? This is an int. So I just need to have this parameter be an int. Okay, this is gonna look much nicer actually, because I'm gonna clean up this, put this here. Function funny generator. Imagine being optimal, just brute force with a loop. No! I don't want to repeat the code. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Where am I even? Oh, here I am. I'm using it here. Okay, I'm like, where the fuck am I using these transforms I set up? I wish hacks had destructuring though. I have a library for it, but I mean, I'm not gonna pick that up. That's lazy. No. I don't know where that is. Colors. Okay. And why is, oh, this needs to be colors. Okay. At least I have error checking right now. And so now this should be reusable for my other thing. So let me go ahead and grab this code and copy it into this function, and then I can do other things. I just want this to be 1. Raycast per unit. Yeah, just 1, right? Because it's 1 per unit. And then I create a multi-mesh. I don't want a multi-mesh. That's the issue. I can't use a multi-mesh. So where does this mesh parameter come from? Oh, this is from up here. Okay, that's probably fine. So no multi-mesh. I'm multi-mesh instance? No. Why do I just have one multi-mesh? Oh, because that's for... Oh, I see. I kind of do need this because I need to keep track of the meshes. So I'm going to create a thing called var mesh holder. And that's going to be a node 3D. Make sure to hydrate, streamer. You're not the boss of me. I'll hydrate because I want to, not because you told me. Oh god, I spilled water on me. Okay. Ooh, instance mentioned. Yes. Oh yeah, have you seen my grass? You kind of saw it with the broken ass preview, but here's what my grass looks like. Let me get a better level for this. Level 3 is pretty good for showing off the grass. But the grass, yeah, is just the big multi-mesh instance that is trampled with a shader effect, a vertex shader. So it's pretty cool. And you see, you get all the grass here, and then you can walk on it. And then as you walk on it, it gets trampled down. And it's really fun. And the idea is basically it's just a little visual gag to show you all of your attempts for each level. So like, oh, I'm going to make this jump to this platform. Oh no, and you die. And then now you can see you went this way because the grass is smushed. And there's other ways it's used for like certain hazards that will also smash the grass to indicate where they were in your last attempt. And it's just fun. It's just a fun little visual effect that makes my game feel a bit more polished, I think. So, yeah. And so the grass is just a bunch of random grass things put down. But like I mentioned before, I can't use a multi-mesh for the lab for its walking tiles that I'm going to generate because baked lighting doesn't work with multi-meshes, which is a hassle. Streamer made Mario Maker troll level. Yeah, basically. That is basically the whole idea of the game. It's inspired by a game called Trap Adventure, but instead of being 2D, or Level Devil's another one, but I haven't played Level Devil, so I don't really want to say it's been inspired by it, but it's a comedic platformer. It's not intended to be hard once you know the route, but it's supposed to be a little funny. I hate this level, by the way, because this first trap there's nothing interesting about it. I've been thinking about this a lot, Photogenic, where what makes a level funny in this game? And I think the level 2 level is the funniest one because right from the get-go, you have like a bunch of options for how you can, approach this. You jump across, you jump and go back, or you like jump on it. Like there's a bunch of different like interactions you have at the very beginning. And I think that's something I need to account for with these other levels. Because for level 3, there is no interactions. You just jump on the platform and it misses. So I think when I come back to this level, I need to like add a bridge, add different paths and stuff. Like have there be like I guess like branching paths. That way you have more to explore instead of just this basic ass platform that just goes out from underneath you for the most part. May I have 10,000 grams of caffeine in my brain explosion juice? I don't have any caffeine. I'm sorry, Photogenic. I haven't been to the caffeine store in a while. I'm off the stuff. I haven't touched the caffeine in how long? I don't know. I always brag about not drinking coffee or any caffeine, but like I gotta say, my sleep schedule is completely fucked all the time. Like all the fucking time. Like I would just randomly be tired as shit out of nowhere. So it's not really the kind of brag you it's like really worth that much. I still suffer regardless. So I can follow your thoughts. Oh, sorry, am I talking too fast? Sometimes I talk too fast without realizing. Funny is when you make someone do something they didn't want to do, at least I find. Yes, I agree. And it's important to fuck with expectations. So, oh god, this is the wrong Godot. So, where'd my Godot go? Oh, here it is. Like, in this level, the first level, this first platform moves away, and then you're like, okay, well, now I know the platform's moved, so I'm trying to jump on this one, and that one causes both of these to shatter. You have to find the right order to do these. So there's like a bit of puzzly elements in this game. And then the third one also moves, but you don't expect this whole landmass to like move out from underneath you. And so it's like the comedies come in threes. And you have to think about that a lot. Something pretentious, I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. I'm going to talk about it a lot more once we actually get to designing levels, once I'm done with the coding innard coding. Okay, so let's get this done. Mesh holder. Okay, what are you guys saying? Nah, not too fast. I'm just slow because I am suffering in sickness. Oh, Photogenic, you're sick. I'm sorry. Hope you get better. Being sick is weird. Like, I feel like I keep saying I've never been sick in a while, but then I've been getting more and more sick. I'm getting old. I'm getting old and sicker and more fragile. It'd be like this. By the way, 10 grams of caffeine is lethal. Huh. I feel like I could handle 10 grams. Maybe it might be lethal to you, but I could handle at least 20 grams of caffeine easy. I'd just be sitting still, just as the vibing, and it wouldn't affect me. I'd just be holding it in. Mesh holder. I need to sneeze. Oh, it's coming. I held it back. Another sneeze successfully held back once again by me, the legend. Okay, so this is null. Let's create that node 3D. Oh, let's add it to the parent. And then, oh no. Actually, that's fine. And then I'm gonna give it a name and an edited scene root. Okay, this is perfect. This is going to be tiles. Hey, Turbo, how are you? Hey, I'm actually streaming today. Let's go. I mean, I say this if I don't stream every day, but yesterday, oh man, I was so tired yesterday. I was perishing. I like that frog emote, Photogenic. How many energy drinks did you have? Moon, how many did you drink, Moon? Moon, please be okay. Hello, Turbo. Hello, Mario. Owner. Okay, so this is good. And then I don't care about instance count. I don't care about any of this. I just need to, oh god, wait, I'm given transforms? I guess that works. I can try this. Final mesh instance equals new mesh instance, 3D, mesh instance global transform equals transform sub I. I'm not gonna worry about color yet, but we'll go ahead and do I need to add it as a child before assigning the global transform? Maybe. So it's actually mesh holder add child first. Mesh instance. All right. I do have the Mario Maker 2 troll guide that I love reading from time to time. If you ever want to peek or reads. What? What does that mean? What does that mean, Moon? What does that mean? Troll guide? No. I mean, I'm kind of curious. I'm a little curious. I can have a little peek as a treat. Maybe I want to know, but maybe I don't. How can I know until I know whether I want to know or not? You know? Okay. Mesh instance dot mesh equals mesh. And that is about it. That is all. This song sucks. I'm skipping forward. This song is even worse. What is happening? Okay, whatever. I can only commit once. I think I'm done. Generate tiles. Wait. Yeah, that's one. Generate tiles is right here. Okay, and then generate floor. I'm gonna recompile, and then we're gonna see how horrible this turns out. Are you ready? Are you ready, fellow gamers, to find out what kind of shenanigans I'm entailing in myself? What kind of things I should do? Okay, it's level 3. I don't want. Okay, wait, let me make sure these are okay. Yeah, everything looks good. Nothing broke. Raycast per unit grass placement is 4. Maybe I should be updating these. I should probably. Okay, you know, while I'm here, let me go ahead and update the variable name because, fuck. Let me get rid of something for now. No, I should keep this. Here it is. Units per grass placement. This should be unit per, raycast per unit visuals placement, I guess. Maybe I should call it 3D visuals placement. And this is gonna cause an error here, and that should be it. But now when I redo this, note, it's wait. We are skipping this week's Meta Monday. Oh yeah, sorry. Well, we could set it. We could do it tomorrow. We could do Meta Tuesday. And then we could fix all these bugs with the kicking. Kicking. Note, it's a Google Doc by Defender, who is an amazing Mario Maker troll level designer. Oh my lord. Oh, I'm gonna take a little gander real fast. Oh, it's done. Okay, next time I compile, I'm gonna take a little gander. Okay, but before I do that, let me go through and fix this. Oh my god, I set the default to 0. I need to fix that too. But I gotta set all these to 4. Set level 2 is good. Level 3 is good. Level 1, set this to 4. That's good. Okay, and then let me assign this. Let me go ahead and this. Where'd it go? I lost. Oh, here it is. Wait, it is defaulting to 3. Oh, it's just being an asshole then. What an asshole. Is it long my ass? That is like what? Okay, I'm compiling again. Oh my god, Moon Princess. The fuck? What do you mean? That's it says 80 pages on the side. You know what's funny though? A lot of this is like philosophy for like making troll levels. Mentality matters. Always remember that the goal is to make the player laugh and never. That's what I'm saying. This is what I've also discovered. Is that the goal is to make the player laugh and not frustrate them. That's kind of a struggle I've had because I kind of lean towards precision platforming. But that's not really what you want to do. Oh my god, this is like actually a great resource, I think. Wait a second, this might be useful. I'm gonna bookmark this. Holy cow, thank you, Moon. I appreciate you giving this. Wow, that's the wrong bookmark. Let me just do bookmarks bar. I like that a lot, actually. Put yourself in your player's shoes, look at the levels as if you don't already know the answer. Oh my god, this is gonna be like my new Bible. This is like an outstanding resource. Okay. Long Moon, it's 80 pages. That's long. What did you say? Mario Maker Troll Guide, 2 times you ever want to take a read. I love reading from time to time. Okay, I don't see where Moon actually said it was long. It's long my ass. At least a full page's worth of text. I can't read good, so indeed. Yeah, thank you so much. I like that. All right, we're gonna use that later when we're actually designing levels, because that follows exactly what I'm looking for, where it needs to be comedic and funny, not frustrating, which is an important distinction because I feel like I've called my game like a rage game, quote unquote, which it kind of is to some degree, but it's not really meant to invoke rage as much as it is meant to invoke laughter or like make you think. Like, I don't want you to be stuck on any one thing for more than a minute. And that's why there's so many different traps. The TLDR says it isn't long and is mostly images. Oh yeah, that is fair. I did notice that. I like images. It's a picture book. Okay, so this is good. Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's do it. Let's generate some tiles. So I'm gonna go to floor placer. Do I have the collisions turned on? How do I tell? I might, because I felt like this took a while to save. Runtime collision check. No, I guess they're not on. Let me go ahead. But it's taking so long to save. Why is it taking so long to save? World stuff. No, it's not preload level. Where is it? Okay, I gotta organize my nodes. Calm down. It's not in player stuff. It's in worlds. That's not in worlds. Where the hell? What the fuck? Where did I place this? Am I crazy? Oh, it's in level texture tools. Floor placer. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna click. Wait, no, set this to 1. Mesh holder is not assigned yet. That's fine. I'm going to click generate. Do I need to generate a texture? No, I have a texture. So I'm just gonna generate floor. I got an error. Redeemed kick. Stop taunting me with my lack of kicking capabilities. The value property generate floor actions. I have to restart Godot. Okay, don't break things, please, when I restart. Please just work. Please just magically work. I only read bits and pieces when I need ideas for things. Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. What kind of things do you work on that involve trolling the player? Moonsign, is it for just a Mario Maker? I hope they make a new Mario Maker for Switch 2. Mario Maker 3 would be so insanely hype. They also need to make a Zelda Maker. That really needs to be a thing. I mean, they kind of did that with that one game for the 3DS, was it? What was the Zelda game that came out that had like the Zelda Maker? Was it the Link's Awakening one? Which I do have, so I feel like I would have tinkered with that, but maybe not. I don't know. I just want more Mario Maker, people. Give me more Mario Maker. I need to make something in Godot at some point. Yes, Godot is so fucking good. Godot is so based. I really like its design. I think it's pretty simple too. because it really is fucking. Let me charge my phone. It's, I don't know. I think its design is way simpler than most other game engines. Everything's just a node, which you hear people say and you don't really understand what that means until you actually use it and you realize, oh, everything is just a node. Everything is just a fucking object that you can just attach to places, and it works, and it's great. And once you get past that, it's just, you can just add things anywhere. Godot is fun, but only when you don't have to read pages of documentation. Me who makes ideas and things about stuff, true. I mean, hot take, I never had to read any Godot. I mean, obviously I read the coding API, but I don't know, maybe I'm just so good that I just understood Godot the second I opened it. Also, I've been using Godot since like Godot 3, so what does that really mean? What does that mean for anything? Also, I did use a tutorial for my first Godot project, actually. Maybe I'm full of shit. I could be completely full of garbage. Perhaps. Perhapsy. Floor placer. Okay, I'm gonna click generate floor. Let's hope it works. Wait. Why did it create a multi-mesh? What? Oh crap, oh no, okay, I can delete this. This is fine. I didn't change the mode. This needs to be set to tiles mode right there. Is this? Oh, hey, my thing isn't loading. Cool. How is that possible? It's still updating. You guys gotta let me know when shit's broken, because it will break. How do I force, otherwise same, yeah, this is the same executable. Open it. Open it? There, okay, I had to turn it off and turn it back on again. Oh my god, Obis. They don't have a good example program for the style guide intro. Yeah, I mean, does that just mean for contributing code in C++? Because that's like a whole different world. That's annoying. No way, I need documentation every time I do something. Funny enough, the first game engine I ever used was called 3D Rad. Kicks broken, photogenic, I know. I touched 3D Rad a bit, I think. Let me look that up. 3D Rad? That sounds super familiar. Because I remember I've always wanted to make 3D games, and this seems like an older, yeah, this is like an older 3D game engine. But I could never do it. Instead, I'd make 3D games with fucking Game Maker 7, which did have 3D capabilities, kind of, but like, who knew what that fucking meant? You just went onto a tutorial somewhere and copied whatever that did, and then hopefully it'd have some sort of 3D working, but I never understood as a child what the hell was going on. But, yeah, my first engine was Game Maker 7. Good times. That, I made some masterpieces in there. Game Maker 3D is insane. I bet I could do it now. I bet I totally have the skills to make 3D with a 2D engine. I have the capabilities. Up high, bro. Wait, what were you responding to? My first game engine was Blender. Oh shit, really? Maybe that's what I should have been using. Oh, Blender looks so ugly until like Blender 2.7 and below. Basically unusable with how disgusting it looked. Basically unusable. What is this multi-mesh I have referenced? I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and retry this. I had to use Unity. Like, that was, like, filled with bloatware lamau, but also I had to struggle. Yeah, Unity is, ugh. Unity is slow and gross. That's why Godot is nice, because you can just, you can, like, toggle off certain modules when you actually generate the game, and it's so lightweight and beautiful. And then the Godot engine itself, like less than 100 megabytes? How do they do it? How the hell do they do it? Who knows? I'm clicking generate floor. Let's see what happens. There's an error. Parameter common parent is null. Wait, that's not... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, because I haven't turned on the collision before I did that. I really need to automate that too. Activate collisions, generate floor. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I think because I didn't... What the hell is going on? Generate floor. What the fuck is going on? What is happening? Blender was so good as a game engine for me. You can turn off stuff before export. The more you know... Actually, that's kind of inaccurate. You can't turn off stuff before you export. You have to compile your own export template to turn off stuff. It's a whole thing. It's not that bad, though. It's really not that bad. That's also what's so good about Godot is it's super easy to fucking compile. You just run scons, which people are like, oh god, I gotta do another build system. It's just in Python. Everyone has Python. It comes free with like most of your computers. You just do Python install scons, and then you type scons, or Python-m, scons with capital S and a C. But you do that and you're compiling C++, and it's amazing. And that's it. And it's so nice to build things with Godot's build system. Gonna be slower to type now. Doggo's stealing my hands. Just tell him to give them back then. That's scary. Oh no, photogenic. No, you're all good. Good luck with your good. I almost said good luck raw dogging it. What the fuck is wrong with me? Too hard for my brain. Python does not come free with your computer. It does for Mac and Linux sometimes. And sometimes, I mean, Windows, you go to the Windows store and you click download, and you should never do that because it sucks, but you could do it, which is hypothetically a part of the Windows computer, but okay! The nodes were fun! Yeah! Blender. I mean, it still has nodes, but they don't game anymore. Now you have nodes in Godot. Go node, more like. Mac blasphemy? I had to use a Mac, not by my own choice, but as a child, that's the only computer we had. I'm pretty sure it had Python on it. Because I remember having to fight with like default Python being 2, and then I wanted Python 3, and then it would conflict somehow. By the way, I'm suffering right now because this isn't working, and I don't really know why. Collision shape. Okay. What the hell is this? What? Floor handler collision. Oh, that's like the borders. Mesh. Quick load. Lab. Tile? Floor tile. Is that why this isn't working? Okay. Please generate floor. Oh, it worked kind of, except they have random rotation. Oh no! Who spilled tiles all over my grounds? Oh, this is gonna take forever to clean up. Oh shit, dude. Oh no, I gotta automate a cleaner. Let me go into my code real fast and find where I'm doing this. Oh, here it is. Rotated local and then rotation. Oh, here's the random rotation. Okay. I guess I could just make that a parameter up here. Randomize rotation bool. And I'm going to make it so we don't randomize the rotation like a bunch of freaks. So if that's true, we're going to do that. Else we'll do that. And then there's probably a better way I can do it to make so I don't actually have to apply the rotation. Once again, it's editor code. This isn't even game code, it's just editor code, so who cares if it's not performant? Run, okay, what's happening here? Local variable data being used by initial, it is. Oh wait, this should be randomized rotations false. Now we recompile and we go back. All right, chat, what's up? I like y'all's emojis. Thankfully, single-use emojis do work with my stream setup. That is so good. You can also make low-level exe files with Python, so I love it for when I switch devices. Linux to Windows switch was easier with that. Oh, huh, interesting. And that, so, you love it for when I switch devices. Linux to Windows switch was easier with that. So your Python scripts are exe files, and then you run them in Linux? Or you went from Linux to Windows? Ah. Okay, wait, 210, not enough arguments expected. Where, what? Come on, dude. Oh, right here. Oh, I don't want to randomize here, but I do want to randomize above, which is up. Sorry, my muscle memory is like set to Sublime Text. You can't even tell. My muscle memory is set so much to Sublime Text. So I was doing a quick little game jam in Sublime Text recently, and so I keep like moving my mouse down when I do the Control F to find, because the find set box is on the bottom of Sublime instead of the top. Went from Linux to Windows. I was working on a programming language for fun in Python. Huh? Oh my god, same. I feel like every programmer just has to once try and make a programming language. Wait. Oh fuck, I'm not adding these as to the owner. Oh crap. I should be doing... I need to do this. Okay, but yeah, one day I'm gonna actually... The only thing stopping me from using my own programming language is just editor support, because it scares me. I don't know how to do a language server, and I'm terrified. And if I had more time, I'd start it right today and start making a programming language and have editor support, and it'd be great. But I don't got time today, so whatever. Whatever. I'll just push it off for when I'm a millionaire and I've made millions for my games. Until then, I suffer using someone else's disgusting programming language. Hacks is the closest thing I can find that matches my taste, even just a little bit, just a tiny bit. What do you call it? Flower. Oh, that is a cute name. Mine was called, I had a couple. The first one was called Tasty Fresh, and the second one was called Gimmick. I really like gimmick for a programming language. Like the files would be .gimmick. Oh, it's so hype. So I think if I ever do finish a language, it would be Gimmick. It'd be like Gimmick 2.0, and it'd be called Gimmick Lang. You'd have to search that up on Google to find it, because Gimmick takes all the search results. But I am still working on a lot of stuff for it, and whatnot but tokens and whatnot to scramble. Oh fuck, the grammar in this message. Oh no, Twitch move! When I'm still working on a lot of stuff for it and whatnot, but tokens and whatnot scrambled me up. Oh no, same. All my languages never had any tokens. I just parsed straight from string to abstract syntax tree. I never did tokens. I really should have. I love Java. Is that sarcasm, or do you really like Java? I mean, I've heard Java isn't that bad, but I mean, And honestly, it really isn't, because every language is basically like Java, just with more features and structs. The line by line is evil and incomplete. Yes indeed. Anyway, enjoy your ads for everyone who isn't photogenic. But don't worry, nothing important is gonna happen. Let's see if I can generate my tiles before the ads start. Okay, do that. Floor placer, generate floor. If it generates good, I skip the ads. Mesh holder, generate floor. What the fuck is that? It was just a single tile. All right, enjoy your ads, peasants. Wow, that is frustrating. What? Why is there only one? What? What happened? Biased towards it, and I still dislike the forced structure. Oh yeah, same. I think that Java was everyone's first language, kind of, because it's what was taught in schools, at least for me. But I mean, I'm sure it's gotten better. Is there null safety in Java yet? If there's no null safety and there's no way to bypass the garbage collector, it's still kind of eh. It's still kind of meh. But you know what I will say? I hate it when people give Java shit for long variable names. Like my brother in Christ. You can name the variables whatever you want. How does that have anything to? How does that affect you at all? It doesn't. It's like people cling on to these like meme critiques of languages and just keep repeating them without even understanding what they mean, and it always pisses me off. So, yeah, it'd be like that. Okay. So, I just generated one thing. Why did that happen? Why the hell did that happen? Was there an error and I wasn't paying attention, maybe? Maybe? Let me recompile again just to be safe. Oh. Did we loop that for? Did we for that loop? Guys, what the hell are you saying? Elaborate! Oh, okay, there's no changes in the compiling, so... floor placer, will you please work for me? Generate floor. Or you can just generate a single tile on the ground that's not even clickable. How the hell do I... What? I thought what the hell is going on right now? Okay. Why is it rotated? What the hell? Did we lat for loop? Did loop we that for... God, what? I'm like suffering right now. Why the hell is this not working? Come on, please. Transforms, find transforms and colors. Random. All I did was turn off the randomized rotation, right? Rotated local rotation. This should be 0. And then what the hell is normalized? This is for the normal? Okay, and then this is the scale, and then what? 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 What the hell is happening? Okay, here's what I should be doing. I should do final t. Oh no, that's not right. I should do var t equals this rotated or translated. And then after I do that, I do if randomize rotation, or I also add the rotation for this. And then if I randomize rotation, that's when I reassign t right here. So I can do t equals t dot rotated local to this rotation, which is going to be inside of this if statement. Boom, bop, rotation. Wait, what? Wait, this is for the normal. Oh crap, wait, then this should, oh, this should go in here. Okay, t equals t dot randomize local like that. And then this moves out of this right here to this. And then finally, I also do scaling separately. So if scale does not equal 1, we do t equals t scaled local. Then we can pass the transform here to this. Okay, we got code done. This is randomize. Oh my god. Okay, we'll call it randomize scale, and then we'll also place it up here. Cool. And then we'll take this, and then so we want randomize scale for grass, yes, but we don't want randomize scale for tiles, so we'll set that to false. While we're here, let's also trace the amount of transform so we can actually figure out what the hell is going on. Transforms.length, and then we compile. All right, chat, what's good? Third, is there any case where you would rather use a while loop rather than a for loop? Yes. You'd want to use a while loop if you want to modify the index variable, which I do sometimes. So if you're iterating through something and you want to remove elements and then have it dynamically, ensure that you, like, so for example, if you had like an array, right? Like final array equals 1, 2, 3, and you want to filter out some elements, right? You would do, var I equals 0 while I is less than array.length. And then you do I++ right here. But you'd only do I++ if you don't remove an element. So you do like, if should remove, you would remove it. So in this case, in Haxe, it would be splice at the index 1. And then you wouldn't call this I++ right here. So you'd put it in the else statement. And this is a case where you'd want to use a while. Now, technically, you could do this with a for if you do I minus minus, but some languages don't let you modify the loop iterator variable, which sucks. I think Haxe lets you maybe, but some don't. So this is a better, more consistent way to handle this. The random rotation was holding this whole script together. Now it's broken. Honestly, Turbo, it kind of feels that way. While loop, I've barely seen her. While loops are for game loops, silly Billy, but you can modify the array used in a for loop. Yeah, yes, well, not in all instances. I mean, in Haxe, I have to do for I in 0.r length, but it isn't, the way this works, and in a lot of modern languages work, is that this is an int iterator. So you aren't really so I as a concept, as like a variable that's incremented, doesn't exist in Haxe, because this is actually just receiving an integer from the int iterator. And so you can't modify it. And that's how it works for a lot of languages. I know that's how it works in GD scripts, definitely you can't modify it. And in maybe Swift, Kotlin's maybe. It's just like, we're moving away from your old style of for loops where it's kind of just like a while loop with extra options. We live in an age of iterators where you can't just modify this I variable anymore unless you're using some old language like C# or Java or C++. But I am above that. But yeah, I don't think you can modify it. I mean, I could try, but it's probably gonna give me an error. Like, what if I do that? Is it gonna tell me I can't do that? Maybe I can. Maybe I could, let me try this actually. let me give it a little try. We'll see who's correct. We'll see who's in the right here. I'll do it in this function. We'll do it in the editor code. Array 1, 2, 3 I++, and then we'll trace I back here. So if you can modify, this should only run twice because it'll run for 0, and then it'll add here to make it 1, then add again to make it 2, and then this should be 2, which will be 3. So it'll be 1, 3, but if I'm correct, it should print out 1, 2, 3. Okay, apparently I'm missing a semicolon somewhere. 163. Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. Because it's static, while true, do game run, game loop. Clocks are confusing, ha ha ha. Yeah, you know what I find funny is when people in like C++ do, like, do this shit where it's like 4 semicolon semicolon like that, and it's like, okay, all right, just do a while true, man. Like, what the hell is this? What are you on? Why would you do that? You're insane. You're freaking wild. I never use while loops. I just append to the array if I want to go longer. What is that? Wait, am I missing another semicolon? 170. Oh my god, I am. Why didn't anyone tell me I was missing a semicolon until just now? Why didn't no one tell me? Well, I didn't know. It's probably being... Oh, wait, what the hell is this? Randomized... Oh, okay. If randomized scale and then rotations push to color. Okay. I guess I can get the rotation right here. Final rotation equals this. Rotation else 0. And there you go. There's your rotation. We can't see. Chat is blocking. Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to live with it. Methinks. I love using semicolon, semicolon, but I also understand that. I mean, it's kind of cute. It kind of looks like a face where it's like this, like the sweat face, but then there's no face, so it's just this. And so it's just, maybe think of it as a smile. It's a winky face. What if you think of it as 2 winky faces, one looking this way and one looking this way, and they're pushing their eyes together? That's what you got to envision. Is it compiled? Oh my fuck. Oh, hey, look, I got an error that says loop variable cannot be modified on line 220. All right. Yep. Oh, there it is. There's the error. It wasn't appearing because I had missing semi-colons. Yeah, you can't modify loop variables in modern languages. It's just not a thing. They've taken that away from us, so you have to use while loops. In a sort of interesting sense, they've made while loops while loops went from an archaic system to a usable, to something that's like, no, what's the word? They went from something that was created for a purpose, I would assume, to archaic once I assume for loops were introduced, to usable once again, now that, you know, for loops have evolved past the ability to just work on numbers. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Would you understand what I'm speaking into your world? I loved using me things to cry. They are kissing. They're kissing with their eyeballs. I like that emote moon side. I understand. I don't, in parentheses. We understand your words, but not your meaning. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't really understand either, so it's okay. Generate floor, please just work. Oh, there's an error at least. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa, no wonder it's not working. My god. Okay, invalid assignment of property or key owner with value of type node 3D on base object of type nil? What? Oh, because this is not null. I need to, oh my god, I need to fucking fix that. Okay. Clear out all these errors. Generate floor. Oh my god, I got the fucking corner tile again. Invalid, I got the same thing. Invalid assignment of property or key owner with value of type node 3D on base object of type nil. What the hell is it talking about? Invalid assignment of property or key owner. So something is being assigned to owner that's null. So this is owner. Wait, what? Multi-mesh instance. Oh shit! Yo! Oh no! Amateur year over here. Oh god, this is why I split things into more classes. This is why you should be using enums. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, that's so. Why did I? Okay, so the multi-mesh variable exists for the grass because grass uses multi-mesh instancing. But I was assigning the owner to the multi-mesh instance, which doesn't exist because I'm working on the tiles which don't use multi-mesh instancing. Okay. Oh my god. Generate floor. It's gonna work now. What the fuck is happening? What is this? Why are they rotated? I specifically said no rotation, but now they're rotated even more than before. What the hell is going on? It's because of the normal. The normal of the raycast is causing this. Let's go ahead and delete that and try this again. ASM is assembly language. Time to code an ASM. Something is still old for me to understand, I guess. Shenums, henums, denums. Enums are literally my savior when referencing large objects, not directly processing them. Yes. And once again, in modern languages like Rust and Go and GDScript, I guess not GDScript, but in Hacks, you can store data within enums to sort of have like a tree of data that has associated types, I guess you would call it, something like that. Okay, how do we solve this? Let me think for a second. How do we solve? Stop your demon kick. It's not going to work, Photogenic. Stop taunting me. I already forgot. Oh my god, my brain is fucking going crazy. I forgot what they are. Oh, the rotation. Yeah, that's right. I got okay. ADHD moment. All right. That, and we want a new one called rotate to normals. Set that as a pool. Maybe that should be first before randomizing. Let me go ahead and do that. And then that's going to determine whether we do this part right here. So let's go ahead and do that. And so there we go. Now it's all configurable. Configurable is like not a word, but I use it all the time. So basically for graphs, we want all these to be true. And then for this, we want all these to be false. Okay. Now for sure, for 100% certain, oh, this freaking body bot, bruh, get banned. Get banned. But I wanna. Banned. We are the best viewers. Your next stream feature has to be a bot jail. Okay, your reward for being my first sub is I will create the bot jail next, and it will be amazing. I mean, well, if I'm doing a Meta Tuesday tomorrow, that's what we can do on that day too. All right, yay! Okay, everything looks good. We're gonna hit generate floor. Let's do it. Generate floor. What the hell is there random positioning and I just didn't notice? I mean, that would make sense. Oh, there is. Right here. The fuck is wrong? How did I just notice this? Oh, no. Okay. Wow, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. What does it even mean? Min, lerp, max, math, rant? Oh, because this is a min and max offset. Okay. So, I feel like I have too many parameters for this. Randomize, position, bool. Here we go. Okay, so for offset, we're going to check if it's randomized position. If not, we just return, what is it even, what is this? Is it a Boolean? No. What is min? Is it, what the hell is min? Random offset, which is a vector 2. So this should just return a vector 2, 0 right here. And then offset is used here. And everything else should be fine. Okay, so once again, I have to go through and add another parameter. True. Me, when I'm talking to my friend and they keep giving me all the tea and talking about how what's happening in their life, and I go true. Or they're ranting about something they're passionate about and I want to support them. True. Me, when I'm in an argument with someone who sucks and I don't want to support their argument, false. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell's wrong. Meta Tuesday. Lerp and derp. You can make it so all the white ones go into the bot jail when they spawn in as a detection mechanism. But Photogenic, some people just have like no color assigned, and so they just end up white anyway. False. It'd be like this. Maybe I just jail people who come in for the first time. But I don't want to jail. I want to celebrate first-time commenters. I want to have like them sit down on a little platform and they come down from the top. And then there's little like celebration particles. And it's like, hooray, thank you for joining. Generate floor. Oh my god, it's actually working. Oh my, why is there like little gaps here? I don't know, but oh my god, it's working. You know what? Wait, how many tiles are, why are there gaps there? That's a little odd, right? Okay, time to build light, see what it actually looks like. Big light maps. But bots won't choose a color as they are all made without thought. I mean, what if some of them do? What if they evolve and it's like a virus that learns what to do to get through and evolve to become more superior, to get me, you know what I mean? What if I make them more powerful by teaching them the way of colors? What I should do is I just read their freaking name. Because their name is always some, like, gibberish gobbledygook. It's always the same. If I could just figure out what, like, a regex to find a bot name, I can handle it. I wanted to make my own bot, but I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get you. I also learned that OBS can use Python. It can. It's pretty hype. So can Blender. Bugs under your skin. Photogenic. What do you mean by that? It appears I have encountered an issue where I did not put a UV2 on these meshes, so they're not, I just light baked for nothing. Thanks, past self. Okay. Let me go ahead and UV unwrap this boy. Smart UV unpack. Yeah, that should be fine. And then the UV maps. Light map. Let's go ahead and unwrap that one too. Unwrap. There we go. I wish you could look at both of these at the same time. Okay, that looks good. This one looks good. Okay, perfect. Save. Do I need to do anything else while I'm here? Or is that all I need for light baking? I think that's all I need for light baking, so I come back. I'm gonna have to rebake again. Hooray. Stop being your worst enemy. I mean, the light baking wasn't that bad. I just forgot. Just forgot a tiny bit. Now, the real question is, since I have so many of these, how bad is the light baking gonna look? It's gonna look pretty awful, isn't it? Okay, here comes the indirect lighting. Oh my god, it takes so long. I have so many meshes in this freaking world. I'm gonna have even bigger worlds than this. So, Okay. Alright. Where'd the music go? Emoji idea, past and surd in your font style. We can do that. We need some sort of way to indicate time. Like, there needs to be like a past like emoji and then a future. Oh, there it is. Oh, my 3D tiles. They look so highly, and like they look like the rest of the fucking scene, kinda. I mean, I guess it kind of works with the pristine lab environment. Everything would be like all samey, and it does look futuristic, which is what I'm kind of going for. Let's see how it performs, because this is a lot of meshes. I guess we'll see in a sec. I also want to randomize their colors a bit, but I can do that later. But what's important is their uniform, is that they're all together. Oh god. Oh god, the lighting is kind of weird and it's kind of laggy with them. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. What am I going to do with that? Oh no, the lighting is awful with them. Oh, that's not good. Can I somehow... Huh. What am I gonna do here for lighting? That's annoying, the way I did that. They look like the rest of the scene, but the light strips went bye-bye. Less depth? Yeah, the light strips I want to keep as well, so maybe I just move light strips up a bit so they're visible, and then it'll still look like they're on the ground, kind of. You gotta use some visual tricks sometimes like that. So let me just grab light bar, like grab. That's what I want as a Twitch emoji. I want like a grabby emoji. Not a lot of people have that. I want unhinged, cursed emojis. That's all I ask for when I do my Twitch thing. Okay, so this needs to go up quite a bit, like that. What if I just did it like that in the middle, so you still kind of see? No, let's bring it up to 0.1. 0.11. And how would that look? Would that be too gross looking? Because I would be walking through it if I tried to step on it. I'm not sure. I am actually not too sure. Maybe the lighting should be on the walls instead. Oh, that would be so much work, though. Less depth. Variable depth? Pre-calc oofy. No, I don't want to do any calculation. I mean, that looks good, I guess. Ugh, it's hard to tell because the resolution. I play this on a lower resolution when I'm doing the playtests. I really hate the lighting though. Is there a way I can? Oh my god. Oh, but it looks so good otherwise. It is also a little laggy, I will say. The lag I'm starting to notice a bit. Oh my god. Maybe I just say screw it to light on the ground? Maybe? Because the lighting still works on the walls and that looks good. Maybe I could this is all cope right now. Maybe I could somehow like do my own lighting system. But then it doesn't fix the like dynamic red lights looking like garbage. Yeah, I don't know. Ah! Perhaps remove the floor tiles from the light map. Well, yeah. That's what I, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just, the tiles look so cool. Huh. I wonder if instead of doing it like this, I just create one mesh. And then I use vertex shading to move the vertices up on that mesh. Like I just generate a single mesh. That would work. That would fucking work. That would be incredibly unhinged for me to do. Because I'm getting into procedural generation mode, and that's way out of scope of what I want to do for my quote-unquote simple game. But that would work if I just procedurally generated a single mesh. And that would also fix the performance issues and be the exact same as it would be with a multi-mesh, but it would also support lighting. That would be really unhinged for me to do, especially on stream. I don't want to do it. I kind of want to do it. Let's do it. Let's fucking generate a mesh at runtime. But I'm not generating a mesh at runtime. I'm generating a mesh in the editor, which will be saved at runtime, so it isn't even that big a deal. Never mind. We're calculating the tiles plus lighting being updated all at the same time. Fire. What the picnic basket on fire? No! You could reduce the tiles not needed to render, aka the bottom part of said tile, as the planes aren't even. Do I have the bottom part in there? Oh my god, you're right, Moon. I do. What the hell am I doing? I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have that. I didn't mean to have that. Amateur hour over here. You could even make the rest of the map one mesh. Well, are you doing raycast? I could photoject. I probably should. I don't know. I do have a bunch of random checkboxes clicked in the effects thing for Godot. So maybe I am using raycasting for lighting. I'm just building. No, I'm not. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just have a thing in Godot that's called light map GI, and I put it in the scene and I click bake light maps and it works. And that's basically it. That's how my lighting system works. But if I do multi-meshes, it doesn't work. But I'm gonna generate a single mesh. We're gonna do that right now, and it's gonna be unhinged and fucking awesome. And here's how we're gonna do it. Right here. Watch this. It actually wouldn't be that bad. I just need to look up the documentation for array mesh or instance mesh. Array mesh Godot. Array mesh. So I just get a packed vector 3 array, put a bunch of vertices into it, and then it works. Can I just add like my own mesh to this and then have that work? No, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? I should probably just procedurally generate these meshes too. Oh god, this is gonna be tough, but let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, gang. Array procedural mesh gang, rise up. Well, yeah. I guess yeah, you're right, Photogenic. I should also do this for the walls once I have the system built. So maybe what I should be doing is creating a new class here. Procedural wrecked. I'm getting wrecked. No, it'd be better if I just hard code it the way I want to, because it's gonna be different for every kind of thing. So I just need to learn how this is done. Mesh holder, export var, procedural mesh, and that's gonna be an array mesh. There we go. Okay, let's get this party started. And so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna say if array mesh equals null. I'm gonna create a new array mesh. New array mesh. No, guy, you just gotta trust me. Moon, Photogenic, you just gotta trust me for a second, okay? Let me cook for a tiny little bit. Yeah, I have experience with this procedural stuff. It actually should be pretty fast. So I need vertices and I need triangles. Add surface from arrays. I'm actually not going to do that. 1.4 hour checkup. How are we feeling? I am feeling fantastic and ready to do some procedural mesh generation, to be honest. I'm having a great time. I am so excited for this to work. Honestly, I'm ready to go like 2 more hours, but I have a thing at what time is it? What's 19? That's 7 p.m. So I got to go, and I guess I could. That isn't 2 hours, so I could. So why don't we? What's just stopping me? What's stopping me? Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm going to do procedural meshes. Do not go 4 hours. I'd like to see you stop me. Oh. Too much work. But I feel the mood. I feel the groove. Okay. Don't worry, Photogenic. I'll have it done before then. Watch this. I'm gonna clear surfaces. Final arrays equals this. Arrays dot resize to mesh array. What is it? Is it mesh dot? Should this have a static variable called array vertex? Maybe just type array vertex. No, array max. Oh, here it is. Mesh. God, this song's going crazy. Where have I heard this from? What is this from? This is from something. I always say this and I can never think of it. You're gonna burn yourself out by Wednesday. No. Meta Tuesday is gonna be so chill. It's not gonna be frustrating at all when all my kicks don't work. I promise. Do not go forward, so ensure you burn yourself. Wait, don't taunt me with my lack of custom emotes. Your game is doing a lot of calculations. I think that is what most of the issues is coming from at the moment. Yeah, but a lot of these calculations I'm doing in the editor, I'm like generating prior to the game actually running. That's why generating a single mesh is going to solve everything, I think. I hope. We'll see. That's where we're also baking the light, so it should be okay. Array type, is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, I'm looking for array max. There we go. Hold on, guys. I gotta read the documentation. Hold on, let me read for a second. What is this? Should be an int? Is this not an int? It should be an int. Come on, I know this is an int. Function argument len. This is an int, I promise. It's an int. Max, I promise you it's an integer. Int. Okay. There you go. Happy? Okay, so now I'm gonna go through all the vertices, which I'm going to do down here, actually. So, for each of these, I need to calculate the I'm not rotating them, that's what's nice. Everything is just gonna be set in the same rotation, same scale, so I just copy over the behavior I need. So let me do final vertices equals new packed vector 3. Array, and let's just get the basic like top panel done. So in vertices, instead of doing all this garbage, I'm gonna go ahead and do vertices dot push back new vector 3. So it'd be flat, so I don't modify the y's, I do the z, x and z. So 0, we want this to be up a little, so 0 0 0. We want a square, so let's do this, and then 0 1, and then 1, and then this one would be 0 0 1 1, and then that one should be 1 0. Okay, and then I also need to push back faces. So final faces equals new packed no, we want packed int array, right? And then faces is just going to be whatever this is, I think. So that would be faces.push. Actually, I can keep it the way it is. I just need all of these, and then I do. Oh yeah. So that would be 0 3 1. Can I push a lot to faces? What is packed int array not a thing? Oh, packed int 32. Okay, right. Push back 0 1. God, I can't. Can I do multiple? I can't. Can I? Okay. What's happening, gamers? I learned my lesson about this from Doom on the SNES, as calculations are extremely limited. Yeah, but that's why we're pre-calculating stuff, so I think it should be okay. You'll see. Sir, someone in your Discord is asking about your translation plugin works in MZ, whatever that means. Yeah, okay. I'll get to that once I redo my other stuff in the Discord. With my RPG plugins are almost like 10 years old, so I don't really support them much anymore. That is, we kind of had this conversation before, so it's a difficult topic. But I'll see if I can assist. I'll do it for you, Photogenic. Mao Zedong. I love using huge amounts of calculations. Okay, 3 and then 1 and then boom, bam. Okay, now we have an optimal face set up, and I can do arrays. Subcast this to an int. This would be primitive. No, it'd be array vertex. So array vertex will be set to my vertices, and I also need array faces. So array, color, texture, bones, weight, index. Oh, okay, this is index. I call it faces, but I guess that's what it means. You don't gotta do nothing. I was just about to tell him that it isn't supported. No, you don't say anything, Photogenic. Please, keep it chill. It's all good. Let's see. Okay. Poppin'. Okay. So add surface from arrays, primitive triangles, arrays, and then create a mesh. All right, this should be done. This is good. And then I should create a single mesh, so I'll do that. Do I need to track that as well? I guess I should just make it mesh holder maybe, but then maybe I want mesh holder for something else in the future. No, I'm never gonna want to do procedural meshes like that. I always want to generate them from this point forward. So I'm just gonna make this a mesh instance, 3D. I'm just gonna call it, I guess I'll call it mesh holder. And then this is gonna be mesh instance 3D. And then added there, name, owner, this all looks good. And then mesh holder dot mesh equals, well, first we've got to use the arrays. So we do arrays, no, what is it? It is procedural mesh, add surface from arrays. I need a mesh primitive type? Primitive type dot points, lines, line strip, triangles. What does that mean? Oh god, I gotta look this up, don't I? Okay, we gotta do some googling. What does primitive triangle strip means? In triangle strip, vertices are shared between triangles, as opposed to unindexed triangle list, where each triangle must be 3. So I'm just indexing for nothing, basically. I don't even need this. What am I? Okay, well, okay, yeah, I want primitive triangle strip. Because all of them are gonna well, I don't want that. How do I do it myself? Godot, how do I do it myself? I want to control over my own things. Primitive, why is the search so ass? Why? Render array as line strip. Render array as lines. Every 2 vertices, a line is created. Render array as points. Render. What's the point of letting me set my own indexes if it's just gonna do it itself anyway? That's what I don't understand. Why is it trying to force me to do with this? Maybe there's another function for this? Surface. I'm doing add surface from arrays. So add surface from arrays. Arrays, blend shapes, LODs, bit field. No, just let me add the way it is. Mesh legs. Meshes are rendered in triangles. I know that. I just mean, like, Godot is saying that if I use primitive triangles here, it's going to generate its own triangles. But I've already generated my own triangles. So I don't know what it means, but I'm just going to use primitive triangle and then pass arrays and hope it lets me keep my own indices, which is my faces variable here, I hope. And I'm going to assign procedural mesh. What's the issue? Missing unidentified. What? Did I not spell this right? Vertice. Is it spelled with an I or not? Array mesh. Vert vertices. Oh, it's spelled, whoa. It's spelled like this. Vertices? Oh my God, no, it isn't. It's spelled like this. What? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, vertices. And then, okay, what's wrong with this? Should we packed vector 3? What? No. This should be an array of dynamic. This is going to be untyped array. A little bit of an unhinged. Okay, yeah, it's GD script. Triangles are made of pixels. No, pixels are made of triangles. It's the opposite. It does the vertex buffer first, which is triangles, and then it does the other buffer, the fragment one, which is pixels. So it's triangles for the triangle came before the egg. I mean the pixels. Missing fields for this. Who is calling me? God damn, go away. Arrays. GDScript untyped array should be Godot array. Oh my God, just cast it, bro. What is this? Missing field for this? You literally auto-completed this. What do you mean you're missing fields? It's this? Okay, I'm keeping an eye on you, primitive triangles. I'm keeping an eye on you. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Tiles, we're gonna delete that. Floor placer. We're going to make sure mesh holder is null. And then we're gonna generate floor and see what happens. We got a number. What happened? Okay, we got a single triangle. Oh, this does make sense. I wasn't applying an offset, so we just have a giant ass triangle that's repeated a billion times. Okay, whoops. We can keep the procedural mesh actually, but I fucking deleted the mesh holder on accident. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. This actually makes a lot of sense because transforms, I need to add the offset. Plus what? Transforms sub I dot. Origin is what I want? Origin, okay. So I'll do base position equals this. Plus that. Boom, boom, boom. Save that. Recompile. Okay. All right. Base position. There we go. That's gonna run. All right. Next we go in here. Level 1. Okay. Breathe. This is the moment of truth. This is where everything's going to change. That's actually, why does it? Okay, we'll figure that out later. Generate floor. I always hype myself up and then it doesn't work. What do you mean this? Did it not compile? It should have compiled. What the hell is this? Okay. So clearly, oh my God, I didn't even do the triangles right. But at least I know the triangles are being done the way I want them to be done, I think. Or is it that it's doing it automatically and that's why I'm having issues? No, this has to be because of me. Assuming this is 0, one of these is 0, 0. But why is it not expanding out into the world? Why is it doing this to me? Oh, I'm also pushing back the wrong indexes. Oops. Base index equals I times 4. We have to add that here. Base index plus 1, base index plus 2. Okay, this does mean the indices are working. This confirms it. That 100% confirms it is canon in the lore of my thing I'm doing right now. That is what's happening. Okay, so now that I know that this is doing top left, boom, boom, that's clockwise. Then that means I need to do top left. No, it's doing it like this way. But I need to, I can't do it that way if I'm doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? What I should be doing is 0, 0, plus 2, plus 3, and then 0, 0, plus 3, plus 1. And that would give me the squares I'm looking for. These aren't the squares you're looking for, Jedi. No, wait. The Jedi says the droids aren't the one you're looking for. These aren't the numbers you're gaining. I don't know. Somebody stop me. I'm going slowly insane. I just clicked generate floor. Did that do anything? No. It didn't. It actually didn't. What the hell? There's no floor now. Who took my floor? Wait, there it is. It's all under. Oh, it's all in reverse. Oh yeah, BR, good, you're all good. You're all good, Moon. Take all the time you need. It means I'm doing this in reverse. So what do I do here to flip them? I have to do in the opposite direction. So it'd be +3 +2, and then this one would be +1 +3. Right? That would be the opposite direction. You ate my floor? Spit it out, photogenic. So you need to spit it out right when I click the button to regenerate. Okay? You understand? This is not, I'm being serious right now. If you don't fucking spit on my floor, I'm gonna kill you. That's not, wait, no, it's not. I'll destroy you. That's not TOS. I will obliterate. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of something more creative. 3, 2, 1. Spit it out. Oh, photogenic. You actually spit out my ground perfectly. Oh my god, there we go. It's perfect. There should be gaps in here, but besides that, you did a pretty good job. Why would you bite me? Ow! Okay. Oh. Okay. We did it. That was epic as hell. That was so cool. I'm hot as shit right now. I'm like burning with passionate energy. That worked. If I just need to make these 0.9 instead of whatever this is. So 0.9, 0.9, 0.9, 0.9. Wait, no. Well, yeah, I guess that's correct. They probably won't be centered correctly, but that's fine. My teeth marks are made the grooves properly. Thank you, photogenic. You did exactly what I hoped you would. Thank you so much. Now we shall go back, generate floor, and there are the gaps that I was looking for. And they align. Almost, kind of. Wait, do they align? Not really. But why don't they is the question. Why do they not align properly? Because the origin should be the top left. And then it's shifted over because I'm doing by 0.9. So if it goes over by 0.9. What? No, but they're at 0, 0, actually. So where is 0, 0 in this transform? I have no idea, actually. Wait. Let's try, instead of 0 here, let's do -0.4, -0.4, and then +0.4, -0.4, -0.4, +0.4, then +0.4, then +0.4. How's that? Doom. Let's see how that goes. I hope this goes well. Please go well. That's all I could ever ask for, is for this to work well. Floor placer, generate floor! Now they're completely off. Okay, that was I actually had the right idea the first time. Interestingly enough. Somehow, some way. You know what I should be doing right now is testing performance. Because even if it's one giant mesh, it's still drawing the whole mesh all in one go, which could cost some performance, maybe? Not really. The brain emoji, yes, it's me. Oh god, wait, debugger. Wait, whoa. How long has this been happening? What? There's debugger shit? Node not found? Oh, for the light baking, because I could just light bake this one big ass mesh. Okay. This is gonna take a while, but this will get rid of all the errors. So, what this tells me that the 0, 0 is on the corner of each of these tiles, which is perfect. Which means the top left corner should not be 0. It should be 0.1, 0.1. And then the opposite side is 0.9 by 0.9. So let me do that while the thing's baking. Node not found moment. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, honestly. Because we can't control it. I can't hold it in anymore. I just gotta boo-doo-doo-doo. 9. All right. You're not gonna believe how hard I'm gonna procedurally generate this mesh. Yes. Compile for me. Yes. And floor placer, generate floor. Oh, there's an error. I didn't like that. Wait, no, this error wasn't correlated to that, though. Generate floor. Wait, why isn't it generating? Did I recompile properly? I might not have recompiled properly. Orpal? Who's telling you about Orpal? Our pull. Okay, apparently I didn't compile, right? Generate floor. There we go. That's even worse somehow. What the fuck? Where is the... You know what it is? it's the raycasts aren't world aligned. They're aligned to whatever arbitrary box I started with. So I should be snapping these raycasts to 1, 1, and that'll keep them nice and aligned. Oh my god, I should have seen this coming from a mile away. But that shouldn't be too hard of a fix because we have the start and end right here, and these are based on world. I should just have a parameter that says snap to unit. So rotate the normals, random. I'm going to do snap to unit bool, and then that'll make it so the X and Z's should snap. So world X, world Z would be those. So I'll do if snap to unit. I'll make these malleable. Gotta take another nap after stream. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no, I slept so good. Oh, I'm so filled with energy. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's why I have to use it while I have it. Use it or you lose it, as they say sometimes in the world of places. Okay, snap to unit is that, and then that's gonna be the third parameter. So let's go ahead and add that to all my calls. True, true, false. Me when I'm agreeing with someone, but then they talk about something the person they're arguing about is saying, and me when I'm talking about someone I hate, and then they say something true once. False, true, 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 false, true, false, false, false. Okay. All right. I never have energy. Oh, photogenic. It's okay. I hope I can give you some energy. I hope my vibes can come through the screen and just shake some energy into you. I hope. That's all I can ever ask for. Generate floor. And there we go. So now they are centered. So I was fucking correct from the start. The units are, the 0, point is in the center. So I should be assuming it, oh god, okay. I can't even explain it. Oh, little bamboo bounce. Oh, okay. Bouncing. Bouncing. Boom. Boom. Okay, so that means this needs to be back to what it was before. Minus 0.4. Here's what I should do. I should just do min equals minus 0.4. Max equals 0.4. And then use these instead. So I can just change them at any time. Boop. Bop. Bizzity. Wop. And then max for these. Max. 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 Oh, okay, and then we recompile, and then it's gonna be perfect. It was perfect. Just the way I wanted it. Or whatever he says. You know what I should do is I should move this program over so that I can still see chat when also modifying volume, but I still see OBS so I can still modify the volume while it's working there. Okay, cool. Do that, and now this will align it perfectly. There we go. Look how fucking aligned that looks. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. That's so nice. Okay, and then I need to. Why are some of these above and some of these below? Oh, that's like a different one. Okay, different light strip. Don't worry. And now I just generate the rest of the mesh, which is going to be like little flaps that go down. All right. Okay. So that's going to be a bit more complicated. I mean, will it? I guess I could reuse the vertices. Should I? I guess. Why not? Let's add more vertices. This is going to be, now I need something at the bottom. So 0, 0, 0, 0. And min is going to be 0. So this will actually just be 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, and then 0, 1, and then 1, 1. Now this is gonna require some like calculations in my brain, and this needs to be 8 now. Because now I need to think about how I'm going to do this for each rect. This is gonna be kind of tough. But if I think of it in terms of the 4 corners, I should be able to replicate it for this. So the smallest one for the top one is going to be this one, which is +5, I guess. So yeah. So wait, that's 0, 1, 2, 3. So it should be +4. And then it goes to the bottom corner, which would be that one, which is going to be this. So that would be plus, oh my god, it's going to require so much brain power. And then the top corner, which is going to be that one, which is plus 5. Okay, and then we're back here again, plus 4. Oh my god, it's going to require so much concentration to figure this out. I hate procedural mesh generation. Why am I doing this? So that one's going to be plus 1, which originally meant over there, but now it means, wait, was this also plus 1 before? Wait, what? No, these are different. This was plus 3, which I converted to plus 1 because it goes over there, but now this is actually plus 1. It should refer to plus 5, which is actually plus 2? What? What was I cooking? Stop redeeming kick photogenic. Okay. Okay. Not in my time of trial and tribulation. How could you? Okay, I need to just make a local function for this, honestly. Like, I just need to do function, add square, and that's how I'm going to add the square. So that's going to be top. So how do I describe this? Top, right. No, okay, this needs to be top left, top right index, bottom left, and then bottom right index. Okay, there we go. And then using that, I add this. Oh, then I need base index. So base index is int. So I go here. And now, well, actually, I don't need that because I'm going to add those to the, oh, okay, I don't need that, actually. So that, what does that mean for this? That means top left is going to be these base indexes. Top right is plus 1. And then bottom left is plus 2. And then bottom right is plus 3. Like that. So then I call add square. And then I do add square base index. Need a kick emoji. We can add that. That's gonna be pretty fundamental to the stream, so we definitely add a kick emoji. And then for this, okay, now I need to think of in terms of this new thing, which is gonna be base index plus 4, base index plus 5, base index, and that one's going to just be base index by itself, and then the other one's gonna be base index plus 1. Okay, now to make sure I don't go too crazy in depth with doing something wrong, let's go ahead and test this first version to make sure the rest of these corners are gonna look proper and nice and good and tasty. Imagine if this worked first try, wouldn't that be so based? It didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Oh, if I go inside them, will I see what I'm looking for? I am. They're reversed. They're completely incorrect too. Wow, what? No, that is kind of correct. What the hell am I looking at? No, they're not. They're wrong. It's wrong. What the hell does that mean? This should, okay, no. What? Push back. So there should be, it should be times 8. That is correct. Base index plus 4, 5. It should go up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is all good. I don't know why this is happening the way it is, but it's interesting. Okay, let's just try reversing it then. I need to understand what these vertices refer to, because negative x is this way, negative z is this way, so 0, 0 should be this direction. That should be top left, but it doesn't appear that way, which is, well, maybe it is, and I'm just reading it wrong. Maybe it is, and that's just because it's reversed. I can't really tell. I don't want to have to guess and check. I might have to guess and check. Like, why are they tilted that way? That's what I want to know. Because I don't know. Like, they're borrowing the vertice from the previous one somehow. That's not correct. That is not correct. Oh, my jaw just cracked. Okay. Okay. So, base index plus 4 plus 5, 0 and 1. This is tough. This is really tough. I don't even know where to begin with this. Like, it's starting on the wrong spot. How could that be? Is it, though? Wait, these should be at work. Wait a second, that is correct. I think. No, it isn't. What? That's completely incorrect. Oh my god, I figured it out. This needs to be minus... Oh my god, this is minus 0.5. Oh, crap, what am I doing? Oh, no. Okay, that's... Oh, and then this needs to be... Oh, god, why? This should also be negative. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I completely forgot that these also work by the rules that I set up earlier, which is they're centered. So the offsets need to be around that center, not from the corner. Oh, okay. So now that I got that, let's try regenerating again. And now it works flawlessly. That's exactly what I was going for from the start. Wow, that was a huge improvement. Okay, so now I can confirm that this is going to work the way I think it is. Okay, perfect. So that means the next one, it will be the side, and that will be base index 4. Then, damn, my lights just flickered. That was weird. Then base index 1, and then base index plus 4, 5, 6, and then base index 0, 1, 2. And then this one over here is going to be a little interesting because it's going to be this one first. So that's base index 1, then base index plus 5, and then base index, what's that one? That's going to be the last one. So that's base index plus 7, then base index, no, it's not base index 7, that's base index 3, and then this one's 7. And then finally, the last one's going to be the opposite of the top one. That's going to be 0, 1, 2 for that, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then the bottom two, which are going to be 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, watch this. Procedural mode. We're going procedural footage. We're being more procedural than I've ever been perceived before. You're gonna perceive my prestige. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm freaking saying? Ah! Okay. Generate the floor. There we go. Wait, are those gaps intentional? No, those are just gaps. Okay, that's just because of the light strip. That's actually not even a gap. All right. And then we bake lighting. And then now we'll be able to see the tiles with the lighting, but with also the performance gains of a mesh instance slash a single mesh. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Indirect lighting. This is gonna take a while, but it's gonna look so good when it's done. And then I can use the color to change. Nice, I'm using the color change. Nice going. Okay. I probably don't need to encode color for these tiles because I'll just set the color up in the shader using the world positions. Oh my god, there's no UV2. My procedural mesh needs a UV2. Moonside Princess. My procedural mesh needs a UV2. I baked for nothing again. And that was a big ass bake too. That was a massive bake. Okay. I mean, it's not too bad. I just... Wait, how am I gonna do UVs? This is gonna be really tough. Because it needs to be on one big ass UV map. Oh my. How am I gonna do this? That's interesting. That emoji is like perfect for like what just happened. Like it's all sparkly eyes. Oh my god, it's working. Oh wait, no, not really. Not really. Wow, this is hard as shit. This is not. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. Okay. UVs. Because I need to pack it all into one texture. So basically I just need to figure out how many squares there are going to be and then put those squares on a grid. Okay, it's not too bad. I can do that. I think, maybe. Maybe. So for each transform, I'm making 5 squares. So I know I'm going to have final square count equals transforms.length times 5. So with the square count, I can square root that and then floor that value to find the amount of rows and columns I'll need. So final UV size equals they are not. I'm having a horrible time. I'm screaming on the inside. But that would be math square root of, wait, this is, yeah, this should be correct because you do width times height to get the count. So if those are the same, you square root to get this value. So if it's like 7 times 7, well, if the square, so if I have the square count is not divisible by a square root, so if it's like 5, I would want to receive 3 for the size. So square root of 5 would be what? Square root of 5 is like 2 point something, right? So I want to round up, basically. Don't look at me like that, Christmas Kappa. We'll seal this for the UV size. And then now, every time I add a square, I also add that to the UV. So final UVs equals new. How do I do UVs? That, I think it's just a packed int array, right? Int 32 array. Or should that be floats? Packed float 32 array. Okay. Oh, all right. So that's actually not too bad because now I just add this for every square using this new information that I have access to me right here. So we go to UVs, and for this is crap. Wait. The UVs are per vertex, because I don't do it for every square. I do it for every vertex. Whatever that means, right? Am I crazy? Wait. But aren't UVs face-based? Oh god, I don't know. Procedural mesh UVs. So the problem, UV coordinates designed for each vertex is given a UV coordinate. Okay, so I'm not crazy. It's UV per vertex, which makes things slightly easier. Just slightly easier. Because yeah, I promise, Moonside, it's slightly easier now, I think. Because now I know it's going to be transforms. Each square is going to be transforms times 8, right? So now I have this UV size. And now for each one of these transforms, I'm going to go in here and go to UVs and push. So I first need to get the size of the square in the UVs. So to do that, I need to divide 1 by square by UV size. So final size equals 1.0 divided by UV size, and that'll give me my what? Now I have my start position, which is also going to be start pose, which is a new vector of size times the index. How do I get the index? That's a good question. I have to do. I have the index. I need the x and y coordinates. So to get that, I need to do final UVX is going to be equal to what? If I have the index, it'll be mod. So I mod UV size. So that'll give me that position on X. And then in terms of Y, you do the same thing, but you do floor. So math.floor I divided by UV size, which should be a float, I hope. No, it's an int. Okay, I need to make this float then. Cast. I'm sure if int division might work here, but I like playing it safe. So now that I have this, start position is going to be UV size times UVX. So I should do UV square size. Is that for a more descriptive name? Of course. Don't me moon. This will work. It'll work. I promise. Oh, that should have been this, and then this is UVX. And then this times UVY. That's our start position. So now we push back from our start position a set rectangle using the size. So start position dot X. Oh fuck, UVs are vector 2s. That's what this needs to be. Oh god, this is okay, vector 2 array. So now we push back start position for the first vertex. No, we don't. That's for, oh my god, okay, we'll do the outside first. Float. Wait, what? This is a vector 2. This is a vector 2, you freak. UVs push. Okay, there we go. UVs push back. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, then start position plus the size. So start position plus new vector 2. UV square size. And 0. I hate UVs. If I knew I was gonna have to do UVs, I wouldn't have never done this. That was my mistake. I wasn't thinking about UVs at all, but that's totally required for the lighting. So that's a whole hassle. That's a whole hassle. What am I trying to say? That's a whole casserole in my asshole with how much of a hassle it is. There. How is that? What do you think of that line, everyone? Chat. And then so for this. Now do I just divide UV square size by 2? My PC lagged hard. Oh no! The lag caused for my procedural generation is so bad it's causing other people watching the stream to lag. Times 0.5. Start position. I think it'll work. I think. I hope it works. It would be really nice if this works. It'd be really, really nice if this works first try. There's gonna be some shenanigans, but the important part isn't that it works or not work. The important part is if it doesn't work, I know why it doesn't work. You know what I mean? And then start position. This is the other side. So, boom, boom, boom. So I want to subtract UV squared 2, and then this is that. So, oh crap. So I want to add this, and then I want to subtract for X, but add for Y. Oh God, here we go again. Okay, so we want to subtract for X, then add for Y, then add for Y, add for X and subtract for Y, and then subtract from both of these. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like this. Why doesn't it like this? Too many arguments. What do you mean it's a vector 2? What do you mean? Wait, this is wait. These are this. Oh no, this is a vector. Oh, why did I do this? Okay, this will turn it into a float, which will fix all these errors. Okay, what's the issue here? Then this needs to be a vector 2. Index text UV. Okay, and then text UV 2. All right, now we're gonna recompile and we're gonna build. Photogenic, you just came at the right time. It's going to work right now. It's going to work. 100% guaranteed workage that's going to occur right here, right now. I just opened the second water bottle and I have a first one right here, not even finished. I'm gonna finish this water bottle just for you in celebration of how this is gonna work first try. So first we're gonna generate. We know generating the stuff works. This works, but it's about the UVs now. How are they gonna look when here's what I should also make the light map way better. Light map size hint. This needs to be massive. Let's do 1024 by 1024. Nerd. Sure. Why do you know and believe in me? This is gonna look so good. This is gonna look so fantastic. Y'all will see. You'll all see. Bum 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 bum. No song is gonna beat that. Oh, Wind Waker song. That kind of beats that. No, it doesn't. Wind Waker song kind of eh. It's good for sailing on the sea, but we're not sailing on the sea. We're traversing lighting. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't even work a little bit. How did it not work a little bit? There's a UV2. It should work at least a tiny bit. Was there an error with the output? Oh no! Generate floor. You're not even giving me errors. How dare you? I didn't insult it. I said it's great if you're sailing on the sea, but I'm not sailing on the sea. I'm screaming on the inside. This is not the This is no longer showing my legally distinct hazelnut spread. You get your hazelnut spread back here. I want a somewhat chocolatey taste inside my breakfast sandwich. That's just 2 pieces of bread and then the spread, the bread and spread. You know, maybe I shouldn't have just said that. I hate it here. Man, why doesn't it work? I UV2'd and everything. I did everything. Oh wait, no, that's correct. And then I'm passing this twice to UV and UV2. That should work. So why doesn't it work? UV chords for second UV chords, custom. And yeah, it should be a packed vector to array, which is what I have. UVs is a packed vector to array. I feel like if it was in any way wrong, it would let me know. So this is a little frustrating. Is there any way I can export this mesh and then check it in Blender? I can. I totally can. Let's try that and see what happens. Godot project. Can I open a .mesh? Test .mesh in Blender somehow? And then I'll be able to like observe. So let's go ahead and make a new general file open. Godot project. Oh wait, not open, import. Import .mesh isn't a thing. Yeah, there's no way. How do I generate? Okay, wait, hold on. Godot generate .obj from .mesh. Ooh. See, this is the vibe. This is the kind of music I want in my game. This is so like 3D platformy, upbeat ass fucking music. I love it so much. I knew there was a way to save a scene. There is absolutely a way to save a scene. I think I have to make a new scene though. That's the issue, and that's kind of annoying, but whatever. No, not script. Are you composing your own tracks? I'm going to try to. Music and game dev is weird. Like, out of everything else, there are just I cannot help but receive tons of people like all the time telling me they want to make music for my game. I have a friend who makes music who wants to make it. I have randos on TikTok when I used to post TikToks that just be like, hey, let me compose music for this game. So music is so interesting because like I don't have to. Plus there's tons of free public domain tracks that are fantastic. But like I want to learn how to make music. That's something I've like always wanted to do. So, you know, despite all the help, maybe I can like, you know, get a little help from everyone. We could all make some tracks and it'll be great. But like, I want to make my own music. I really do. 0. Game making is a journey. Let me compose. Moon, you can compose a song if you want. Like I said, I wanted to make most of them myself, but you know, if you would like to, I would love to have as many composers as we please. Yes. Whether you get the trail mix or find the nuts on the way. What the? What? Okay, stop. Everyone stop for a second. How do I export a scene as a GLB? I know there's a way to do it. How do I do it? Godot generate GLB from scene? Exporting 3D scenes. Here we go. Scene export as. Oh, here we go. GLTF 2.0 scene. Oh, perfect. Don't care about this. Don't care about this. Copyright. Don't care. Save. All right, and then we save it as a GLB right here. And then it should re-import. I guess, did it? Okay, there's nothing in the error output. Journey euphemism. Trail mix of nuts, take nuts from others, or make your own, like music. Oh, I see. You know what I hate about trail mixes is when they have raisins in them. I went to Walmart recently and there was like a bunch of trail mix. Or was it Target? It was Target. I went to Target. There was a shit ton of different mixes and I was so excited. And I looked through all of them. They all had nuts. Or not nuts. They all had raisins. And I hate raisins so much. They're so gross. Why must they do this to me? I hate it. Here's my GL. Oh my god, it's there. Oh my god, there we go. Okay. Targ. Let's go to UV editing. There it is. There are my, oh, look. Guys, look at my UVs. Look at this shit. It worked. I procedurally generated these UVs. I don't know why they should be taking up way more space, but the point is, there should be a UV2, and there is, right here. UV map 0, what? So I did it. There should be UV, what? Why is the UV map, nuts equal sound, metaphor, cranberry trail, mixes are the bomb. Yes, I love dried cranberries are great. Raisins, though, are meh. Minar, success, question mark? So I wonder if the reason light isn't baking is because of the UV map being too small. Like this point right here is all a bunch of points mixed together, I guess? I don't understand though. Why do things have to be so hard? What are these? Okay, what if I just select, can I just select this? Okay. What does this represent? Like, what is this? What if I just do this top one right here? That is just this dot. So that might be why lighting's having issues. I think you need to account for tile size. Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is that the issue isn't that it's not being the UVs aren't being optimally optimized. The issue is nothing's happening at all. And it might have something to do with this being all in one point. So let me go ahead and figure that out first. So let me go back here. There's something weird with this. So UV size 2 is UV square size times 0. Oh, of course that's happening, because 0.5 is going to be right in the exact center of the square. Grapes are the grumpy but helpful uncle. Cranberries are the fun uncle that gets along with everyone. Yeah! I can't wait to be an uncle. It's going to be a fucking outstanding uncle. Ugh, I love metaphors. Okay, everyone calm down. Here's what I set this to 0.1, and then that will work. That will definitely fix my issues and have a better reflection of what things need to... Okay, while I'm here, I might as well figure out the UV size thing too. So why didn't this work? Why am I not getting... Because square count isn't 8. Square count's just 1, actually. Because the 8 of these, 8 vertices make a single square. So actually it needs to be that. Oh, shit. Which uncle type are you aiming for? The fun one! Oh, because I'm not going to have kids myself. Fuck that. I want to dedicate my whole life just to making games. But, you know, I have siblings, so they'll probably have kids. And then I can enjoy their child wonder by being like, hello, please take my bag of... I don't fucking know. What do you do as an uncle? Do you punt them? Do you punt the children across the field into a bowl of raisins? Is that the move? Okay, let me generate floor while I'm talking weird shit and tiles. And now I generate the light map. Okay. This, I don't know, PhotoCheck. I'm streaming. It's hard. It's hard to say things. Let them walk on the ceiling, obviously. Oh, yeah, of course. Just like flip them upside down, like hold them up. Yeah, that'll work. Or you just flip the whole house over. That's a pro tip. If you ever want to walk on the ceiling, don't just do a handstand. You just flip the whole house over. They call it like house flipping or something. I don't know. I've just heard that phrase before somewhere. Okay. Lamau house flipping. Lamau. Yes. Watch how this works. Watch how this works. Watch this works. Are you kidding me? Why is this not working? This is actually baffling. Like, something should be just appearing that isn't gray. You know what I mean? The issue isn't that the UVs might be fucked. The issue is just something should be appearing that isn't just this gray. Can I save as the mesh again? Is this already saving? Is it already modifying that mesh? So if I go to my scene and then export this again, scene, export as GLTF, save as this, yes. That's exported, go to Blender. Delete this and then re-import. Import GLB. Okay. So look at that. Look at that. Look how optimized that UV map is. Make the squares melted? Are they inverted? I don't know. If they were inverted, you won't be able to see them from the top. I already experienced that issue. But make the scores melt. Yeah, what do you mean photogenic? Me at the grilled cheese shop. Oh, I could really go for some grilled cheese right now. 2007 me. Like y'all are seeing what I'm seeing, right? Like I absolutely fucking nailed the UV map procedural generation. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So why is it not working for this second UV map? That is a question I have. Like I'm scared. What if I export it from Blender and it starts working? Does that just mean there's some issue with how it's done in the other thing? I don't know. Not filled? I don't know. Okay, let me try clicking a face. Like if I click that face, this face shows up, right? So that means this face is represented by both these UV maps. Because I'm clicking both of these on the side and it's working. Right down here. So what's up with that? And if I click this one, it's the same story. It's up here and it works. It has some point in the UV map. And if I click these, they also have representation, even though it's slight, they still work. Like, so what? This is perfect. It was perfect. And I have 2 UV maps. So what is the issue? I don't know. Could it be they have a material and that could be causing issues? I doubt that, but we can add a material and find out. Shader material, shader, quick load, single color, and make that color, I don't know, like a grayish, or we'll make it like a blue just for fun. Okay, so now that I have a material, can I light bake, please? Please, can I light bake? Can I please light bake? Did you forget to add a second thing for the baking? No. I have that. It's perfect. There's 2 UV maps. There's a UV and the UV2, and I just checked it in Blender when I exported it into Blender. So I know for a fact it is generating. So that's why I'm so confused, because my one usual hiccup is just not working at all. Dun 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 dun. Broken Godot. Yeah, could it be something where it's just the placement of this mesh does not let it be seen by the light baker? I will say light baking does happen pretty fast for something that should be accounting for the floor. Like what if I move this to somewhere that isn't world stuff, maybe? Are you using shaders? Maybe it's too big for... No, it should work. It should work. I don't know. I genuinely don't. Let me put tiles in lab level 1 geometry. And I can update that here in mesh holder. Tiles. There it is. Okay. Let's try... Okay, this is another attempt. Bake. The baking is going way too fast, so it like doesn't even register that this mesh exists. Just don't try the same thing more than twice, otherwise you're insane. Yeah, don't worry. I tried something different. I moved it somewhere else and now I'm baking again. But the baking still seems as fast as it was, or maybe not? Huh. Try clearing the cache of your video card, perhaps. Yeah, maybe a restart would help? Definitely something like that might be the answer. But I don't know. It's one of those things where like it's never been the answer before, so I'm a little hesitant to try it now, especially because I can't really clear the cache while I'm streaming and shit. But it should be fine. Please work. No, it works. No, it works. How long is your PCB on? Since 2018. I never turned it off. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's that's like I don't really know. I don't know, maybe a couple days? But like that global illumination is set to static. Like all the gotchas are occurring, are fine. Light map hint size hint is correct. 2018, no, 2018 is when I bought the computer, so it's not been, I've turned it off. I've restarted it since then. Probably. Moon, what is your goober doing? Oh, we're just having a little goober cuddle fest. It's great. Just hanging out. Oh, they're leaving. Everyone's leaving. You hate to see it. I don't know, lol. Okay, Godot, mesh, light, not baking. Sometimes meshes become completely unlit or black when baking light maps. Let's see. Meshes are duplicate. Polys for blowing with this thread. Also picture a scene. Debug DS mode should have disable meshes that happen with forward and explicitly. Blah blah blah. Oh man, sometimes you get issues where it's just some idiot who doesn't know what they're talking about, and so they're just wasting time, and their issue is something you've already accounted for. Well, other times it's the opposite, where like you'll get an issue where they do know what they're talking about, and it just doesn't work for them, and then no one knows why, and that's really scary. If the exposure from normalization is closed, sorry for unrelated close, spent a lot of time trying to figure out why it meshes. I worked as voxel, but I believe more easily. Oh, God, guys, none of this helps. Okay, well I'm gonna just try restarting Godot first. Could it be that because it's an array mesh of some sort? But how would that affect things? I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at GitHub. I guess GitHub is like a forum. Reload, and then I'm gonna make sure it restarts once it comes back in. Godot. Failing goober. Wait, what was happening? Wait, whoa, Photogenic, you keep falling down. Whoa, what's happening? You're right. That's not correct. Oh, don't get distracted. You're not the boss of me. Okay. All right, oh, there. The Godot editor restarted good that time. Don't get distracted. How could I not? I've never seen that before. Okay. Layers. Is it because the tiles aren't on the right visual layers? No, they're on the right visual layers. Never mind. Oh, my heart got so excited thinking about that might have been it. Okay. Light map. Big light maps. Only I'm allowed to be distracted. All right. Okay, is baking taking a bit more time? No, it isn't. It's taking just as much time as always. Oh, light maps. Oh, light maps. Why won't you enlighten me and light your ways? Why won't you light? Why is my heart filled with darkness, light map? I did the thing. I generated the UVs. I was a good... Oh my god, I got a wedgie. Hold on. I did the good things. I did everything I needed to. But alas, you will not bake. It's not even going to work. I can tell by how fast it's going. It's not accounting for the floor stuff. But why not? What if you kick the light mapper? You know, that might just work. I have to use my finger like kick. Oh, my goodness. My goodness gracious. Why won't this work? I'm so sad. What do these have that I don't? This is a tiled mesh. Their mesh has normalized blend shape. Shadow. It has a shadow mesh. Does a shadow mesh mean anything? An optional mesh which can be used for rendering shadows and the depth process can be used to optimize performance. Okay, I don't know what that really means, but all right. And then it has a surface. Has a skeleton, geometry is all this, cast shadows on, static, but none of that's all stuff I already have for this, right? I don't have a shadow mesh. Maybe we need to put the material on here. Copy. Imagine if it works as soon as you stop streaming. Oh, it will. It will. I promise you, Photogenic. It absolutely will. That's what makes me so mad. Okay, put a material there. Maybe the material needs to be on the mesh. That is the only thing that's different right now. Geometry, transparent, cast shadow on. Okay, global illumination is static. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, outline, debug, UV1, view UV2. Okay, so I can even see the UV2 from Godot. Oh my, by the way, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. How are we doing? I'm filled with a fury, a passionate fury. Unwrap UV2. Oh, okay. There's an unwrap button right here. Normals are required for light map unwrap. Normals. Is it because I don't have normals? I never gave it normals. Guys, it doesn't have wait. How do I do normals? Normals are per face, right? So that would be for each square. I've never had to do normals before. That's interesting. Normals, that would be a packed vector 3 array. And then I do it for every square. So I'm just going to set that to up. So that would be normals.pushback vector vector 3.up. Normals pushback vector 3.up. Okay, I didn't know. Guys, I assume normals could be auto-generated, but maybe not. So let's try that. Boom. Normals. Array, normal. Okay. And that should just work? My God, if it's because of this, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna scream. I'll scream right into this mic if it doesn't work, but also if it does work. Because either way, I'm going insane. Either way, I'm going completely insane. So if I generate from this, it should still work with the mesh somewhere else. Generate floor. It's gone. It completely disappeared. What? Huh? What? Oh, is it underneath? Wait, what the fuck? What the hell happened? What? What is going on? Okay, normals dictate which way the face is showing, so that does make sense, but why is up not the answer? Do I not understand how normals work? Maybe down? I'm so confused too. Are normals not relative to the face? I don't know. What does this fucking mean? Generate floor? Wait, I see things. They're like, I see little lines. What the hell? Yo! I didn't know normals could fuck things up so much. Is it what? What? Okay, this is weird. How to generate normals. Procedural mesh. Calculating based on the mesh's geometry, either directly from the mathematical definition of the shape, or averaging the normals of the triangles at a vertex shape. Wait, are normals are vertex based, not face based. So what this means is I need normals to happen for every vertex, which is 8 of them. So, oh God, that might be it. Okay, 4i and 0.8. Push back a normal. Recompile. How to generate normals sounds like something I'd research, not gonna lie. Too many abnormals? Yeah, it'd be like that. I'm an abnormal. I'm a little interesting, or I might just be a specialist instead. Either way, I can walk on the sides of buildings and manipulate gravity. Generate floor. Okay, that did it. That did it. That fucking did it. That did it. And now when we bake the lighting, it's going to work because I needed a normal to reflect the light. Okay. 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 Now, I'm sure I have all the not normal traits in game. Yes, Moonside Princess, it's time to fucking dance. See that? The indirect lighting is going a bit slower, and I think it's because it's accounting for the floor this time. So I think this is actually it. I think I actually nailed it. Now, I don't know if I need to be concerned about the direction of the normal at all, or whatever. I think just pointing them straight up should be fine for now. Direct lighting is calculating. Calculating. Okay. Okay, please. That definitely took way more time. It has to be accounting for the floor now. Oh! Oh my God, it's hideous. But it's working. That's what's important. It's hideous, but it's working. Is it because I need more light map? Possibly. Possibly. Let's try increasing it and see what happens. Do 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 do. Oh, you know what it is? It's because it's shading smooth. Because I'm not shading. Oh, it's because it's not shading flat. It's shading smooth because of the normals. Oh my god, how do I shade smooth versus shades flat? I don't know. Let's learn. Floor tile, don't save. So, okay, here's a lesson for everyone. This is my mesh, right? Bum, 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 ba-da-da-bum. And if I click on this, it's going to show me the normals of each vertice. Look at them. They're pointing in like weird directions. They're pointing like woo, like that, right? So right now I'm having it so they're shading smooth. So shade smooth, which is making it look like this, which is just like one gross mass. When what I want is a shade flat, so you can actually see the sides like it's supposed to be like a hard edge. So when it's shade smooth, the normals look the same because I don't know things, but how do I calculate it so that the normals go in a way that makes it shade flat? I don't know. I don't know, but if I figure this out, I win. I win. It's all done. I just need to figure out how to properly do normals. How do I do that? And like, what does this mean for the normals right here? Are these just what, like, why? If I shade smooth, that just add a modifier? Or no, it does shade them smooth. So what the fuck? What the hell? Because they're all pointing outwards, so they're not even aligned. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, do normals also apply to faces? Holy moly, you have a Coca-Cola emoji. What are you talking about? Photogenic. What does this mean? Procedural landmass generation, episode 12, normals. Here's a 25-minute tutorial that I don't want to watch. Set the vertex normal to the surface normal of the triangle is a part of. Set the vertex normal to an average of all the triangles that the vertex shares. Set the vertex normal to an average of all the triangles the vertex shares. What? So, what? Moon, show him. Who is this? What is that? Do I have to do it? I don't see any cola emojis, but you have a Coca-Cola emoji. What does this mean? This is a jar of fly honey. Oh, I see. Interesting. Perceivable component, normal vectors. Man, I really don't know. This is tough. This is really hard. I'm not sure how. I'm sure this would be easy if I had the knowledge, but I don't. But there's only one normal. There's only one. So there isn't a normal for the faces and the other things. There's a normal for the vertex. So I need to go. And I think the answer is just to hard code that. TBH. Like if I hard code it so it's just going out a little, up and to the side, that should be functional. So why don't I just try that a little? So for normals, it needs to be you know what I mean? Like the like lasers coming out. Moon has a Coca-Cola emoji from the Mewa the Fox and is gatekeeping it. Shake my head. Oh. There it is. And there it is. Okay. Okay, so if I do new thank you for not gatekeeping it, Moon. I appreciate. So this would be -1x 1 -1 this, and then I call dot normalize. Normalized. And then I do this again, and so then I do -1 1 1, then 1 1, and then I repeat this. So now we're gonna have some sort of fakey kind of normals, but they should be in a general direction that should work, I guess. Hopefully, please work. You know what it is? The face normal is probably an average of all the vertex normals. That's how that works. So if I regenerate, floor placer, generate floor. Okay, or you can just disappear forever. I like that. What the fuck? Why would you do that to me? Oh, the output had an error. Array size, like, wait. Oh, because I'm going through it 8 times. Oh, okay, there we go. This needs to be a bit louder. I can barely, no, I guess it's good. You have to let me know if the music's too loud. Like, I want to be very audible to you guys, but I still want to have my voice, like, command over top of it. So why is there fly honey, though? Or fly in the honey? It reminds me of that, there's like a song about fly honey or something. Or is it alien honey? I don't know. Never mind. Sometimes there'll just be flies. You can see a jar of fly honey. I bet it tastes delicious. Generate floor. And then we're gonna bake the light map. Okay. I just learned. I leveled up right now because I know how normals work now. So with this newfound knowledge, okay. Oh, I thought that was indirect lighting. That was going really fast, and I was scared for a second. Oh, okay. I hope this looks so much better. Please, please, I beg. If I gain the capacity to do procedurals, I'm gonna be unstoppable with vertex shaders. I can do whatever I want. No one can stop me then. No one. Not even Squidward's house. Earthbound is my favorite game of all time, as I have been playing it ever since I've been a little kid. Haha. Oh, it's an Earthbound reference. Oh, I have yet to play Earthbound. I keep meaning to, but like, I'm not a huge RPG person. But I mean, I'm fucking obsessed with Undertale, so I'm sure I'd love Earthbound. I don't know, I never got around to it. Okay, this is what I was going for. This is more so the thing I wanted. It's still kind of smooth in a way I don't like, but this is better. I need to make it so the these are less this. You know what I mean? Maybe these would be less this. Normal point amount. We'll set that to like 0.3, I guess, and then we'll do this. But yeah, I definitely, you both probably gonna be screaming at me to play fucking Earthbound. You're like, I wish I could go back and replay Earthbound without knowing what I knew. I love it so much. And I'll be like, yeah. And then, yeah. I really should play Earthbound. 5K points, easy peasy. Ooh, nice. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay. Yeah. Generate floor. Light map. Bake. There we go. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. With this, there should be enough distinction between the... You know what it is? You know what it fucking is? The ones lower down shouldn't be pointing as much high. So that's... oh my god, this is still gonna have the same problem if I don't fix that right now. Okay, this should be more like 0.7 because they're pointing more out to the side. Okay, I'm gonna recompile. Okay. It was waiting for me to get 5K points. The floor will work this time. Okay. The floor is not going to work this time, but it's going to work now because I understand normals, which means I know this is going to look smooth still. But if I go back up here, go to floor placer, generate floor, and then build light one last time, let's build it on low so it actually runs faster. This will get the effect I'm looking for, where you see distinct faces and actually looks like they're hard faces rather than the smooth blobs. I mean, the smooth pillows are kind of fun. Maybe I could use those, but it's a lab, and the walls are hard edges, so this should be a hard edge too. I'm an RPG nerd, but I don't like Undertale at all. Oh, damn, it be like that. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, that is a surprise. What do you got against Undertale? It's great. It's, I guess it really isn't that much of an RPG. It's more of an action game with battle system, but I like it. I like action. I can't be hard coding these normals. I just need to figure out what these normals are. But I don't know how to find that information. Can I in Blender? How to get normal for vertex in Blender? By averaging the normals of no, I need the information. Use normals tool within the mesh. I don't know space. Okay, is it in here? Tool view. ARP, edit, armature. Like there should just be something that tells me what the normal is for this vertex. I haven't gotten all the achievements though. Can you get all the vertex and store them into an array? Maybe, like I could export this mesh and get the normal data, then use that. But that's annoying, and I don't want to do that. Manually position vertex normals. I'm like looking at some Blender forums. The add-on itself can be here. Allows you to edit. What? What? I have to get an add-on for this? Properties, windows, data, auto smooth, add modifier, normal edit. Oh, that's so much work. No, I just want to find out what the normals are for a shade flat. Ah, okay. Okay. The Blender forums look as gross as Blender 2.7 did. Or is it 2.7. I mean, I could just keep trying things until this works. Like, I could just, instead of doing 1 here, I could do like 0.5 so they really point out in a different direction. Because I think that's what's keeping it not working. Like, I just need to force some normal distinctions, I would hope. But I want it to look like fine. Maybe I should make it 0 and point it completely sideways. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let's make it completely sideways. 9. And then... Wait. Minus. Okay, that looks good. This should work. This hypothetically should work. But once again, I don't know until we test it by baking the whole light thing again. I hate light baking stuff. I can't wait to not have to light bake anymore. Bow, 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 boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm getting close to 3 hours. So I think by 3 hours I have to get off no matter what, unfortunately. But I really hope that this functions. Boom, 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 boom. Bum 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 bum. But please work, please look hard. Oh yes, this is what I was going for. This is the effect. This is the look I was going for. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, yes. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get to make it so the floors are dynamic, but this is fine. This is progress. This is what I wanted. So what's the status of these now playtests? Yes, I guess we did have this before, but it wasn't optimal. It wasn't what's the word? It wasn't something. It was lagging. But this should not lag. This is all just one mesh, so oh yeah. Oh, it's perfect. It's not reflecting any light at all. That's really bad. It's not reflecting any light? Are you kidding me? What? No. Huh? It's not reflecting what? That is so weird. Okay, that might just be a shader thing. But I'm just using the single color shader, which means it should be functioning just fine. Mesh. Okay, I'm gonna unwrap in this, and maybe that will work. The shadows are being lit up by the red. Yeah, but I don't want just the shadows. I want like everything. I want like the red light isn't lighting up the floor at all. Now I need to get more stuffs. What does that mean? What does that mean? What I need to do next stream is have it so the floor tiles get squished when you step on them, and that will look really nice. That's it. That's all I need to do. So there we go. That still works. That might even work better now that I unwrapped with Godot. But let's save and then play. And then trigger the alarm, and then hopefully the light should reflect this time. Reflect! It is, and it looks terrible. Oh, man. Wow, that looks not great. Is it because of the color I chose? Like, what if I choose a lighter color? Let's do, like much brighter. Like this? Oh, there we go! Now look, okay, just the dark color of the tile made it so the light didn't reflect as well. Why is it being a shadow? The issue is my game does outlines based on differences in color. So if it's like a shit ton different differences in color because of the little grooves in between the floors, it causes issues. But I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I think this is perfect. It still feels a bit laggy, maybe? I don't know. Huh. Is it because of all the reflection? Oh, I don't know. Is it because I'm just, okay, let me test if I remove this mesh. Does that fix lag? Not really. This is just how the game feels. It feels weighty already. So I think it's not that too big of a concern. This is just how it always feels. Okay, yeah, I'm like super prone to like just being, oh, come on. But I will say all these tiles hide that second laser. That is very funny. I need to make lasers a bit bigger. Let's see if we can do that right now, just for testing purposes. Laser mesh, and that is this. I think this is just a cylinder mesh. So if I just make this 1 and 1, that should, and this should share the same mesh, right? Okay, perfect. That'll make the laser way more obvious to see. I probably didn't need to restart there. It would have just updated automatically. But, yeah, okay, we've hit 3 hours, and I'm pretty happy with our progress. So thank you so much for joining me today, Photogenic Moonside Princess. Alright, I'll say your full names, Photogenic Male and Moonside Princess. And then, fucking... I'm bad with names. No, I'm sorry. Where are they? Where are they? Where's, oh my god. Oh my god, what is, it's, Turbo Seb. I'm like, I know it's Turbo something. Okay, thank you, Turbo, for coming in as well. Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. We live in a 3D. Yes, that is my raid message, Moonside Princess. I guess you know, because you were raided by me. What did I change? Why does this look so much better now? I don't know, but you can definitely see the lasers now, especially in full screen mode. Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's go raid someone. Let's see what we got here. Raid channel, similar, smaller size, same category. What do we got? Do you have any friends you have, Moonside Princess, you think I should raid if they're streaming right now? Obviously game dev stuff, preferably, as I am an exclusive game developer streamer. I therefore would like to try to keep it within game dev. And there's a cool VTuber right here. I love their model. Onizumi Kohari? Is this a game yet? You designed, I developed. Day 11, a flash of inspiration. Okay, that's a contender. I like that. Plus, I have 1 viewer. I love raiding people with like 1 viewer. It's amazing. I've had twice now someone say that I was their first raid, which feels really nice. I want it to be like a bunch of people's first raids, even though I myself have yet to be raided. Sadly, not at the moment. Okay, then we shall go to Onizumi Kohari. Let me listen to them for a bit. Let's turn down the music. Oh, they're also using Godot. Nice, they have a good layout. Oh shit, man, they have a cool layout. Okay, nice. All right, let's do a raid. They've been streaming for 8 fucking hours. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and start a raid. Oh my goodness. 8 hours. That's insanity. Let's go. I know. Right now. All right, and thank you, VOD watchers. See you later. Let me stop.